Welcome back, everybody, to the Average Overlanders podcast. I'm Jared.
And I'm Ben.
And we got a special guest with us tonight. We have Crystal, the fur runner. How you doing?
Hi, guys. Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah. Funny because we're actually local to each other.
Like less than 10 minutes. That's crazy.
Yeah. I think I maybe have seen obviously your rig's pretty dope. So I think I've spotted you driving around once or twice, but I wasn't, I hadn't met you prior. So
I work right here next to the college. So when you said, okay. I live right behind the college, I'm like, I coach there, I coach soccer there. And I drive there almost every day.
Okay. Yeah. I probably spotted you once or twice.
Yeah, her rig's kind of hard to miss.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
I'll drive that one to coach because I have to go home first for my first job, and then I'll take the 4Runner to go coach. It's only 10 minutes, but my other job, I'll take my Corolla because it's like a 30-minute drive.
Okay. That's not your daily then.
No, it's not my daily, but I like to roll in style to practice.
Hell yeah, you gotta show up,
The Rolls Royce. I mean, come on.
Oh my. Yeah, she saves me a lot of gas.
Oh, I bet, dude.
Mm-hmm.
What are you getting in that?
I think I get like 25 miles per gallon.
That's
it's not
nice.
the best mileage I know because it's a XRS model, which means that she's faster and she burns a lot of oil for sure.
Yeah.
But
Liquid Molly has a solution for that.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
It's called Oil Saver.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to look into that.
Yeah, good stuff.
But I've had it since 2012. It's an 09 Corolla. I only had one owner before me.
Nice.
And my dad got it for me for graduation. As long as I graduated college. Yeah.
Hell
as long as
yeah.
I graduate college, he's like, it's yours. So we bought it cash and I've had it ever since. And now it's like 230,000 miles ish.
Hell yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I don't know if it's 230 or 250. I don't really look at it.
It's a lot.
Because it rolls the same way. Yeah. Just make sure I got to do my oil changes and that's it.
There you go.
So the XRS model, my buddy used to have a Toyota Matrix XRS.
Oh, yeah.
And it's
similar.
literally the same platform.
Yeah. It's definitely different. Because when I've driven other Corollas, my sister had a similar Corolla. I think it was 2009 too, but it was just a regular sports model. It's not the same in terms it doesn't get speed fast at all.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is yours all-wheel drive?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. I know that they made that model in an all-wheel drive option, but...
No, I think it's just in the back rear. That's it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just rear-wheel drive, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's cool. What color?
It's like a charcoal gray. It's beat up though. I've been crashed. Like
Oh, shit.
The paint has faded. I got hit during COVID, maybe 2020. I got like T-boned in a parking lot.
Oh, shit, really?
geez.
Yeah, by a Tacoma. It wasn't
Irony.
It wasn't
Yeah.
a high speed, like 30 miles per hour. It was definitely like she was at least driving 20 miles per hour for sure, and dented my whole passenger side. And I barely settled that case like less than a year.
Oh, you had to go after him?
That's
yeah,
crazy.
because she blamed me, and I don't have dash cams or anything.
Right.
So it took a while to win that case, but I didn't ever fix my door. Everything works. So I was like, they're like, you fix it and we'll reimburse you later. I'm like, no.
That's upgrades for my 4Runner.
So I got a tiny settlement. Nothing, basically. Honestly, it was not even worth my time.
Yeah, right. Probably more of a hassle than anything.
Yeah.
That sucks.
But it's okay. Again, engine's what matters to me. It runs.
As long as it runs and gets you where you got to go and it's saving you money. Perfect.
Yeah, and it's been broken into like 3 times.
It's kind of nice though, because then you don't actually have to worry about it. You're not
it's
like,
like,
I want to park it here because it's gonna get scratched.
Exactly. So whenever I go to places, I'm like, it's a little sketchy. I'm like, I'm gonna take my Corolla
Yeah.
because I don't want anything to happen to my 4Runner.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
you fit in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to come back and your 4Runners got like on blocks.
Yeah.
Exactly.
shit.
Oh
Things
God,
stolen
I've
off.
seen that. I forgot that was like a thing they were posting a lot on social media. Like,
Oh, really?
like they would leave them without their wheels.
Oh,
even
yeah.
for 4Runners, yeah. And then they would leave bricks under or something like that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that
Come out and you're-
sucks.
What do you do? Yeah.
Oh man.
You cry a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Break down and cry.
I mean, if you have full coverage, you just pay your dedeductible. You know,
Still
I would
sucks.
think, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
it still sucks because you have to go through all of that.
You gotta go
Insurance
through
is a
wheels and
scam.
time. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, it is.
It really is. Anyways,
Yeah.
so you had your Rolls Royce for quite some time, and then you transitioned to...
The 4Runner, yeah. So when I moved out here in 2021, so I bought during COVID too, and actually really got a good deal on my house. I only had my Corolla and I had my 3 dogs. I adopted 2 dogs during COVID. So now I'm here with 3 dogs. And when I moved all my stuff, I had family use, trucks to help me move things over. But I was like, my 3 dogs don't fit in the back of this Corolla. They're huge,
type.
right? They're like 80
What kind
plus
of dogs?
pounds. One's a German Shepherd. She's like 110, 15 pounds.
Okay.
Another one, the pit bull, he's about 85. And then I have a mutt that looks kind of like Daisy. She's like a lab black-mouth cur mix, and she's about like 80 pounds. So they're big dogs.
Yeah.
And then I thought, all right, now that I've closed on my house, I can
Got
buy
that
a
out of the
car.
way. Yeah.
I've never bought a car in my life. Like, I think this is the right time. And then I did see some inspo on Instagram, and I was like, whoa, that's a really cool like car.
Yeah.
And it was a RAV4 and a 4Runner that I would see. And then I just started saving these things, like saving the pictures. I put it on like my vision board.
Yeah, the vision board. Hell yeah.
And then I saw they were coming out with the Lunar Rock. And I was like, whoa, that is so sick.
That's a rad color.
And I was set on the RAV4, but then I saw the 4Runner and I was like, that's the one. It has to be. Like, I'm
Good
definitely
choice.
getting this one.
yeah.
But during COVID, chip shortage, like markups,
yeah.
it was crazy.
Bonkers.
Yeah.
Well, remember when I got my ZR2?
Yeah.
I literally got it like the week before all that went
that
oh,
nuts.
went
you're
crazy.
lucky.
Because I knew
so
that
lucky.
I was working in the car industry at the time, so I kind of knew it was coming.
Saw it coming a little bit.
And so I was like, oh, I got to get something quick. So I didn't pay over retail for that. I didn't get any discounts, but I didn't
man,
pay
I'm
over
jealous.
retail.
Yeah,
I'm
that
jealous.
huge markups they had. Did you get hit with it?
Yeah, I did. And here, I was new to all of this. Like, I didn't know anyone that sold cars that can help me out. And then getting that color in the TRD Pro,
Yeah,
it was only available in
good
TRD
luck,
Pro.
yeah.
Like, I would call all the dealerships. They didn't have any. Or if they got it, it was gone within like a few days.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I found one in Riverside that hadn't gotten it yet. No one put a deposit. So I put my name on it, put a deposit, and then when it got there, they let me know, did all the paperwork. However, I had a really bad experience with this dealership.
Which dealership?
Riverside. I don't have any shame saying it.
Okay, good. You know what's funny is I bought a car in Riverside from a dealership, and
really?
I had a terrible experience.
Yeah, they made me cry because I had already signed. We already agreed on like my interest rate, the plan, and everything. I put like $5,500 down, and as soon as I was gonna take it off, they're like, "You know what? We couldn't get the deal with the bank. This never happens. We need $5,500 more." I was like, "More? I'm already paying this markup."
Wait. Hold on. More as a markup or just
No,
more
just
down
More
payment?
more down. Yeah, it was insane that they were asking that.
Probably because they probably had somebody else who wanted to pay more for it.
probably
or
what it
something.
was.
So they're like, oh, we could get more
Maybe.
for this. We don't want to sell it to her because we'll lose your,
But I mean, I was a female by myself shopping.
That
You know,
sucks.
it doesn't help.
Be
either.
strong. Be strong. Own it. Just be
I
like, yo,
know, but-
dudes, quit ripping me off.
But they know they could take advantage of me, and especially because like it was so hard to find that kind of vehicle, and during the time that
yeah,
I
they knew
bought
what
it.
I know what I got, you know?
Yeah, it's like I know you have power over this sale. It's like, okay, I'll pay the markup, whatever, I'll finance it. But it's like, but to throw that in there, I didn't succumb to it. I was like, no, you guys got to figure this out, and I'm not leaving until you figure this out.
There you go.
Good.
So
Stand on it.
I
Yeah.
didn't get the best deal still, right? But it was close to what I originally had, and I didn't have to put more money down. But as soon as I closed and everything like that, I was taking it off the lot. They're like, "Can you fill out this survey for us?" And I was like, "Oh, sure, whatever."
Yeah, I'll fill out
Like,
your survey.
it's like a paper
Like, are you
sheet.
sure you want me to fill this out?
Like after I already cried and you see me frustrated and I can read people's body language pretty well. Like my career is school counseling and
okay.
coaching, and it's like I can tell
You
when
deal with-
someone's
yeah.
basically like not being truthful to me or just trying to take advantage. So, or just being sketch. And I felt that with them immediately. So I trust my gut. But so they gave me this paper and they already pre-filled it out, like the stars. You know how you
What?
can put like 5 stars, 4
They
stars.
checked it off. They
Riverside,
I
baby.
was like, what? I was like, can
That's
you give me
shady.
a new one?
Right? Yeah.
I'm not signing this. Give me a new one.
Just sign this, please. Yeah, get out of here.
yeah.
So similar story. I was at the Kia dealership. I was buying my commuter car, and they actually switched the email address for the survey to their email address. And the only way I found out is because I got a confirmation email when it got passed back to the original email, which was mine, saying, "Thank you for taking the survey. Thanks for 5 stars across the board, blah, blah, blah." I also found out they forged my signature on that. And then they didn't realize this, but I used to work for Hyundai Kia Genesis. I was in the car industry. So I hit up the guy at corporate and I was like, "Hey," and he's like, Yeah, we've been having problems with them. I'd be surprised if they're still in business because we're about to shut them down. So they basically, because what happens is on those surveys, they get kickbacks from corporate. So they get money for those surveys. That's why they wanted to do it too.
Yep.
Toyota does the same thing.
Yeah, that makes sense. But I called customer service, I think the day after. Or no, so the lady called me. She saw my review, how it was so poorly. And I wrote specific details. Like, I feel like I was taken advantage of, like, because XYZ. And she called me. She's like, I'm so sorry you had this experience. This is why I'm here to help, And she took off like $2,000 off the price. And then she said, we're going to extend your Toyota Care for like X amount of miles more and X amount of years. So it did help. It helped, but it's like, it still was a bad experience. I feel like what they tried to repair, which again, it's not her fault. That's what her job is. It didn't feel like it, it equates to like, how they treated me. So, and it's funny story. They actually hit me up on my birthday.
Oh, of course. I always get the birthday card or something from them saying, hey.
And no, they called me.
Oh, really?
They called me. And the guy that did the sale with me, not saying he was the bad guy. I know it was the manager.
Oh, it's always the manager.
Yeah, it was always the manager. I could tell he wanted to make it a positive experience as possible. But like, I know his hands was tied. And he's like, I just want to say happy birthday and, see how you're doing. And then we kind of talked, it got off topic like, oh yeah, like I actually have like a contract with Toyota and, Instagram, social media. He's like, oh, cool. We'd love to do business with you. Definitely let us know. Like basically they wanted to follow up on that and I never called them back. I was like,
good.
I'm not
They
gonna.
don't deserve it.
No. Yeah. I was like, no, but I've heard other people buy from Riverside and they had an okay experience. So it's like, it really just
It's
depends.
probably hit or miss, like who you just happen to deal with.
Well, during that time, they could be scumbags and get away with it.
Oh yeah.
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 But now,
Good luck.
that's why he's probably kissing your butt.
Yeah,
Because he's like, hey, we can't sell cars.
We're having a hard time now.
Interest rates are high. We can't sell cars. We have excess inventory.
Yeah.
Oh man. But anyways, even though that was negative experience, I still feel like after I was driving it, I was like,
Just
only
got into
12
it.
miles on it. Yeah. Like I'm the only owner.
That's right.
I was in love with the car. Like not only just capabilities, but the color. Honestly, the color just took me away. And then that roll down rear window, my dogs just love sticking their heads
4Runner.
out. Yeah. It's like literally the cherry on top. That's what I said in my commercial. I was like, it literally is the cherry on top of it. Because not many other cars do that.
Not many. Yeah.
Some of the Toyotas do, like the Tundras. And
Yeah, my Tundra does. Yeah.
that's so cool.
Yeah. It's a fun feature.
And you should see the looks. I wish I had like a GoPro or Insta 360 where you could see people's reactions to the dogs in my car.
You should have one just mounted on the back
I
or
need
something.
to do that.
That'd be pretty fun.
Because when I have them back there and you just see people like point and stare and they're just smiling and they're taking out their phones and you just see the dogs like they're smiling at them.
Oh, yeah. They're having a
Yeah.
blast.
They don't like motorcycles. Well, one of them doesn't.
Oh,
I mean, who does?
They like
Sorry.
bark. They want to like chop their heads off or something. They just
Really?
get so. I think it's the noise.
Yeah.
But other than that, they're pretty cool. They're really good with people. They're just very dog selective. So I don't take them. I don't take them to dog parks or too much around other people. So it just or other people with dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good thing.
Just
though.
avoid the chaos if you can. you know?
Yeah, and I do some like events or camping trips. I'll take one.
Okay.
Which one do you take?
Kira. So she's the one that kind of looks like Daisy here. She's like a black-mouthed cur, maybe mixed with lab or pit bull. Definitely looks a lot like Daisy too.
Yeah.
But I had a foster dog named Spooky, and he was perfect. I took him to a lot of events, a camping trip, and he behaved so good with the people and their dogs.
Some dogs just are about it. You know, they do great at camp, but then I've been camping and other people bring dogs or something like that. And they're like, get control of your dog a little bit.
Yeah, some dogs are come off a little scary, and I'm like, I'm not going to have my dogs over there. So that sometimes I prefer leaving them home sometimes. It just depends. Because
be
it's
a
like,
hassle.
Yeah, it could be a hassle. Like one dog like Daisy right here. Oh, you're staring at me, mamas. I could handle that, you know, but 2, 3, they're like, bring all your dogs. Like, no, I'm going to be
couldn't even
dragging
imagine.
on the floor. There's gonna be,
pulling you every different direction.
there's going to be like a brawl. Nah, it's okay.
Yeah, I used to not bring I bring her camping and stuff, but like this year was the first time I brought her like to a like Overland Expo
Oh,
around
okay.
that many people, that many dogs.
How'd
you know,
she do?
She did great. I was like super surprised. I'm like, oh, dude, she's gonna like freak out and just like go crazy.
Too much stimulation.
Yeah, but she was actually really good.
really
Like
good.
she had like every booth you go by, they're like giving you a dog cookie or something,
so
you know.
cool.
So everybody loves dogs, and there's other dogs there, obviously. But she did great, and I think it was because there was so much going on and walking around. Like the first like 5-10, you know, or whatever, you know, she's like excited, and then after a while, she's like
She gets tired, it gasses
exhausted.
them out, and you're
Yeah.
like, yes.
Yes, yeah, wear
gonna
her
go
out, you know.
sleep.
Yeah. Oh, she slept great those nights.
That's
She was
good.
snoring like crazy, you know. But yeah, no, she does. When she was young too, when she was like a pup, she had too much energy. Like, you remember, like she's just like nonstop, you know.
Yeah.
That's where
Now-
mine are at.
Yeah, he's got puppies. They're like what, a year?
They just turned 2 yesterday.
Oh, terrible twos, basically. Well, terrible whole 2 years of
Yeah.
because I had my German Shepherd since she was 4 months, and she broke my iPhone. She chewed
Sunglasses.
She
and-
chewed
yeah.
the staircase that I was in the house I was
shit.
renting. She chewed the drywall. She ate the drywall.
Same.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Yeah, dude. I had to pay a guy to repair the whole drywall at the bottom of the thing because they dug into it. They chewed up all my baseboards.
Oh, I see
yep,
you.
baseboards.
And then on the stairs, like that main banister thing, they chewed up the whole thing there.
Yeah, she's cost a lot of money.
They're
yeah.
expensive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, see, you're getting your head caught in the cable stuff.
Yeah, because I have 2 golden doodles, and
Oh, okay.
I brought Cooper, which is like
Beautiful.
my golden doodle, right? The other one, they're brother sister from the same litter, but she looks like a golden retriever.
Oh, okay.
So people think I just have a golden retriever, but
Yeah, she's got that long.
she literally looks like a golden retriever. So she does great with other dogs as long as you have a ball, because like she'll focus
Distraction.
on the ball.
Yeah.
She doesn't even she doesn't care that there's dogs there.
Just ball,
If
ball,
there's
ball,
a ball,
ball,
it's like ball.
Yeah.
Go get ball. Yes, ball.
That's so cool. I have a friend, Mark. His Instagram's at I think Land Cruiser Dudes.
Yeah, he's
You
been
guys-
on the podcast.
Been on the show.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Mark's a good guy.
Yeah, so he has golden doodles, and I just actually posted a
Chewy
video. I forgot the
Candy.
Candy,
Chewy and
okay.
candy. Yeah.
I saw him 2 nights ago.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
3
okay.
nights.
He doesn't
3
live too
nights.
far from here. He lives maybe about 30 minutes north or 20
Yeah,
minutes
by
in Paris.
Lake Meadow or Matthews.
Yeah, he's got a cool spot. He's like he's got all like
ranch.
it's like at a ranch. He's got like horses and stuff. It's cool.
Super sick. And his dogs were wearing the Toyota paw hats that I had just recently made. So they
those are
look
cool.
so good in them. But yeah, they're really cool dogs. And
Yeah,
he's a
they're
really
very
cool guy.
chill.
He always takes care of like his friends that he's with whenever he's at an event. Because we went to a pre-runner event at TCB Ranch, and that was
That's right.
really fun.
I saw that. I totally I talked to Mark about going to that, and I'm like, oh yeah, let's go. That'd be fun. And like I totally spaced it. And then all of a sudden he's posting video. Everybody's posting video. I'm like, son of a bitch, I forgot to go to that.
Yeah, I saw him posted up next to you in his videos.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, you got a great spot because it's like right when the jump hits.
Yeah, right over the jump.
Yeah,
there.
it was.
Yeah, you had some videos of that too, right?
I did.
Yeah.
I did. That was fun. And he made some pizza. He gave me some fudgesicles from his like little fridge from the Attica fridge he had.
This guy.
He just has everything. I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
like, just let me just hang out with you.
Yeah, just post
Yeah.
up with him and you're good. Yeah.
And what else? He had made the stickers too for me. So I know he runs a nameplate, helps work
Oh yeah.
with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you need stickers, shout out nameplate. Mark, hit up Land Cruiser dudes.
Yeah.
Great
he'll hook it up.
quality. So I actually need to pick up some from him because I made some small Toyota ones with the paws and then also some big ones.
Oh.
So I'll be giving those out,
Hey, I wanna
selling
get-
or giving them out at the events.
Okay.
Yeah. Or if they buy a hat, because I've been selling hats too, like I just throw it in there.
Like the one you have on, the beanie.
No.
Not this one. I actually I didn't bring it with me, but on my Instagram, you'll see it right away. Like
It's cool, guys. I wanted to get one of those actually because
Oh, I got you guys. I got
instead
you.
of the O, it's their paws.
Yeah.
It's
My
rad, yeah.
inspiration, believe it or not, was Jeep.
Oh yeah, can they do that? Okay.
Yeah, so I saw their spare tire cover
Yeah.
and it said Jeep, but
Yeah,
with
but
the paws.
Yeah.
And I kept thinking, why can't Toyota do the same? And
Good job.
the
need somebody to
first
think of
time I
it.
came up with it is when I was getting my custom grill. So the custom grill I have in the front that lights up.
Oh yeah, it says Toyota.
They're like, do you
Yeah.
want to say the Forerunner? I was like, I don't want to be redundant and overkill.
Yes,
Like I already
yeah.
have it on my windshield and on my, backside as like the little decal. I was like, I wanted to say something else. And I do like the Toyota Pro grill. Like I miss that. I do miss it because it looks so good.
Yeah, it's a nice grill.
But I was like, maybe I could still make it say Toyota with the pause. And it was a hit. I love it.
Oh, the light up has a pause on it too?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
all
didn't
it
see
lights
that?
up.
I didn't
Yeah.
know. I didn't get
You'll
notice
get
that.
to
I
see
thought
it
it just
now.
said Toyota. Oh, okay. I
It all
forgot.
lights up, and I could change like the colors on my phone. There's like an app for it, and
that's
I could
dope.
put red, blue, green, change all 7 colors, crossfade, static. Like it's really, really fun.
That's pretty cool. I didn't know that.
Cool.
It's definitely a head
party trick.
turner.
Did you get that from Toyota? Did that?
No,
Oh, okay, I'm like-
Dab's Custom Grills. So they're like a small business in
Okay, shout out.
Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Really humble man. He's just trying to provide for his family and grow his business. He actually provides for Tacoma Beast. He makes
Okay.
all the custom grills for
Oh.
Tacoma Beast.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
shit.
So he's like
He's
the-
probably pretty busy with just that though. Fuck.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sure. So, and I know the forend. So for me, it was the first time to work on a 5th gen. So he's never done it. And I don't think anyone has done it for a 5th gen. So I was like the prototype experimental guinea pig vehicle.
Right.
So he was like, Crystal, can I try? I was like, sure.
Yeah, go
He had-
crazy.
He had worked with my other friend, Andy Jew. He's Toyota.714. And he got one with the Toyota ears, like Yoda.
Oh, like the Yoda one?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he did that for his, and then he's like, "Hey, I recommended you to work with him because he's looking for a 5th gen 4Runner." And I was like, "Okay, cool." So I went. It's like a 3-hour drive up there,
Oh shit, yeah.
but you know it was worth it.
Yeah.
They're like, "Hey, we're gonna try," and I was like, "Okay, let's try." And spent a couple hours there. They had to cut the frame, do all that stuff, and it worked out. Like it came out really, really good. And I was happy with
Yeah,
it.
it looks clean. See, I wonder if
Prototype,
they, I wonder if
but-
they need a Porsche Cayenne. Get average Overlanders right in the grill. Come on, do it. Do it.
It needs cooling.
Yeah, a lot of people get. If you look on their page, you'll see all these types of things people do. So
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That's awesome. So, you talked about you got your 4Runner and you got it to take your dogs, but do you go camping? Do you go on trails? Like, what's kind of like your thing? What do you do?
So I feel like I do a lot of a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
So I don't go by myself very often because I don't feel safe and I'm not as experienced or knowledgeable.
That's fair.
And I don't know if I have all the everything I need to be on my own. So I know a lot of people take self solo trips, and sometimes I do. It just depends where I'm going. But I do go camping, especially when they have like organized events. So like with Caliotas or SoCal Toyota's group.
She's
I
might
think
knock
she's trying
down
to get
our,
out.
Oh,
Daisy's
yeah,
trying to get
I'll get her. Yeah, go ahead.
and I'll go to also like Big Bear. I've done that on my own too, since it's local. I feel like it's not too far. And
you're never too far from anybody when you're in Big Bear.
yeah, and now I know a lot of people. So if anything worse comes to worse, I have help. If anything,
Quick call, and we're not.
yeah,
nobody's
I'll be
too
okay.
far away. Yeah.
But and then I'll do trail runs with people. So again, I don't really do it on my own. I like to go with people because again, I just get like anxiety. Like, what if I get stuck? What if this? What if that? So I've done some trail runs with Caliotas, with 4Runner crew, with some of just my close friends, with Toyota actually. So Toyota SoCal organized a girls camping trip in Anza Borrego.
Oh, neat.
So we had a group of us kind of camp out, and they even brought like Toyota marshmallows. It was so cool.
What?
And we got content. We took pictures. We just hung out. So whenever there's an opportunity that I can make it work, I'll definitely do it. And then events. I love going to events, even though I've got some criticism from people like, well, I like to actually go have fun versus like come sit in a parking lot. I'm like, I get it, but it's like, at least I know this is where I can build the connections first and then take it off, you
Yeah.
know?
No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean,
They're fun, like-
that's how we kind of started too. We were just kind of like meeting people. I mean, we knew how to go off road and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we started going to events. We met more people. We started going out and
Way to
having
network.
fun. I mean, that's how we got people on our podcast. So there's no shame in that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have to, I love going to events.
Yeah,
I
made
love
a
seeing
lot of
people's
friends
dogs.
just through the
I almost
events.
prefer it in a way.
I know, right? Yeah.
They
No, I
don't
mean,
waste
like
that
going
much
out, but-
gas.
Yeah, I mean, you go and you check out
post
people's
up.
rigs and everything. I mean, I definitely like
inspiration
getting
for
out,
sure.
but it is also fun to go to those events.
Yeah, I went to that Toyota Redlands meetup just
Yeah,
recently,
yeah.
and like you were there somewhere, and like I ran into Mark, but he was like just leaving, and I was only there for I had somewhere I had to be, so I stopped in just
Was it Pups and Trucks?
yeah,
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I was busy the whole time.
yeah. I saw
I
your-
should have gone to that.
yeah, like I was like, I saw your truck there. I'm like, oh, I want to say hi, but like you're busy off doing, they're probably pulled a million different directions.
Yeah,
and I was only there for a
lot of
little
people
bit.
like the hats and the stickers, and I feel like I couldn't go around to see all the vendors, even though I had talked to all of them already. Actually, me and Riggs and Paws had to work on getting vendors to come in since everyone was getting ready for SEMA. We're like, dang, we're not gonna have much of a turnout. But overall, I think it went really well. And the only thing that I wish was a little better, it got windy really fast.
I saw that in the videos.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, man, people's easy up started, they had to break it down. And then my hats were flying away.
Chasing them around. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, some of them got dirty. So I was like, I can't sell these anymore. But it's okay. Like, at the end of the day, people came out. People, like the dogs. We saw so many dogs.
It was a pretty good turnout. Like I didn't even really hear about it. And like somebody else, like I saw somebody post up like, hey, there's a meetup. I'm like, oh, I got nothing else going on today right now. I'll drive up there just to see what it's about. And I pulled in, like I was surprised how many people were there actually. There's a lot of cool rigs and, people are hanging out. Dogs are everywhere. It was pretty rad.
That event is a little close to my heart just because I feel like it was full circle for me. So when I first got my 4Runner, I was like, what do I do now? So I followed pages and one of them was 4Runner crew. And then I saw they posted that like, oh, pups and trucks. Oh, I'm going to go check it out.
Yeah. It's like adoption, right?
Yeah. I was like, I don't know anyone. I just went anyways. So I went and I met people and people started telling me like, oh, what do you drive? And I was like, oh, I just have a stock 4Runner.
Hey.
But you have a TRD Pro though.
Yeah, I wanted it very capable. But I was like, I'm gonna pay a lot. The only difference was like less than a couple hundred. I was like, I might as well get the TRD Pro.
Yeah.
In terms of financing it.
Yeah.
So so I saw people's dogs, and I think that's the main thing why I went, because dogs, right?
Yeah.
And it was so easy to talk to people because when people are dog people, like they're just so good human beings overall.
Yeah, you have to like kind of like enter a reason like, oh, hey, what's your dog's today?
Exactly.
A good opener,
Yeah. So I feel like it was full circle because it's like, dang, this was one of my first events when I first like got my 4Runner, and now I'm helping recruit vendors. I'm showcasing, like they saved the front spot for me, and I was like, oh, like that is so sick. So it was definitely it felt really nice. It definitely did.
No, that's cool. Yeah, it was a really good event. I was pretty stoked on it. Yeah, I think I had a patch from there somewhere.
Oh yeah, they did give out patches.
Yeah.
I won the Riggs and Paws raffle thing at Riggs and Brews.
Oh, that's right.
I have
They
the
have, like,
Riggs
a
and
little
Paws
swag
shirt and
bag.
everything.
Yeah.
They're awesome. Daryl and his family. He has 2 little girls and his husky Jax.
Yeah.
Is that who does Riggs and Paws? The
Daryl.
Instagram
He's
page or whatever.
brothers of the guys on Trail Wolves.
Oh, okay.
So that's kind of, I always say it's like baby Trail Wolves. Like it's
okay.
just an extension of Trail Wolves,
Yeah.
basically. Yeah, so they're all family.
Oh, very cool. Definitely cool dog.
Family.
Vin Diesel
Yeah.
would say.
Are we talking about like Vin Diesel? Yeah.
I have all the dad jokes. So.
I love dad jokes though, because it's genuine.
Yeah, they're real.
It's just the first thing that goes through my head. That's all.
I don't got friends. I got family.
Yeah, there it is.
There you go. So you mentioned you've gone out to, outside of events, like you've gone camping and stuff like that. What's been your like favorite place you've visited so far?
I would say Utah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah? What'd you do there?
I went to first I went for purposeful for an event. I went to the Cruiser Fest at the Land Cruiser Museum in Salt Lake City.
Oh, cool.
Saw all these old Toyotas.
That'd be
so
rad.
beautiful. Yeah, it was super cool to meet the people behind it too, and to talk to them, because there's a lot of people that are like ex-racers and like built, there's stories behind all these Toyotas. Like one was all burnt down, and it's like, oh, what's the story behind this one? And
oh, is that the Panda one?
yeah, that one and
the
another
Tundra.
one. There was another one too, but that one wasn't there. The Tundra, it was a different one. He did mention that story, but Cruiser Kurt. So he talked about this Land Cruiser where I think it was Paradise Fire that happened. So a guy was he didn't have gas in his in his Land Cruiser, and he just wanted to ride it into the lake. But or was it not gas? I can't remember. Something was like his battery was dead, so he couldn't even start the car.
No way.
So it burnt.
Oh,
But his plan was just to roll it into the lake.
to save it. At least
and
he pull it out
couldn't.
later.
Yeah, he couldn't. But it was cool to like hear all these stories from different countries and what about this Land Cruiser and what's changed. Like he takes you on a tour and you see the differences and
How
changes.
it's progressed and stuff.
You learn a lot. Like, I'm like, oh, I didn't know you can't do this in the States or something like that. But so while I was there, I went to Soapstone. Oh, I forgot what something called. Yeah, it was Soapstone. And then you just go off a cliff and see all of like that side of like the mountain ranges.
Crazy view and stuff.
Yeah, I went with Utah Adventure. So I think that's their Instagram, Utah Adventure. And I saw they were organizing a trail run. So I was like, hey, I'm going to be there that weekend anyways. So I went along with them. And it was cool because it was like a good amount of rigs, met people. And some people I've always just talked to online, but never like met them in person.
Yeah.
Super chill. And we got a lot of good content. And a lot of my good photos came from that trip. Like my profile pic came from that trip.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
It's nice when somebody who actually knows how to take pictures goes with you. You're
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Aim.
Very talented photographer. But I would say Utah has definitely been the best because I love seeing the Red Rocks. Because even
rad.
on the way there too.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Other than that, but my go-to here is definitely like Anza Borrego or Big Bear. Like,
yeah, you can't go wrong.
yeah, because it's like our backyard basically.
Yeah,
And that's kind of
quick,
where I
easy for
learned
us.
to love like nature and stuff. Because I grew up going to Big Bear all the time when I was little, like especially for the snow.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's desert season right now. Shoot, we're
Hell yeah.
talking about going out either this weekend or next weekend at the end of, you know.
Those desert runs are fun.
Yeah.
I've done some truck hopping and it's fun. Ripping through the dirt like at 60 to 90 miles per hour. You're like
Floating over it.
like, am I gonna die? Am I gonna die today? Maybe.
I still remember the last time I was in Anza Borrego. I was driving my ZR2 and I was having a little bit of fun.
Oh.
And I think I got up over 90 miles an hour in a wash.
Yeah.
And
That's scary.
yeah. And I was like kind of like whipping around, and then Adam Twigrig, he was like, "Hey Ben, give me your dogs. Let me take him out in case you roll it."
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They're
I was
probably
like, "Good call."
Yeah.
But I didn't. I mean, it was fun though.
Yeah, because there's so much open like range
Yeah, it
to
was, like,
work
wide
with.
it's wide open. Just go have fun. Yeah.
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 So-
We were ripping.
I think where else I've been to, but it's all that comes to mind in terms of my favorite places right now. Yeah.
Yeah. So you grew up in Southern California then?
Yeah, I was born in Riverside or Jurupa Valley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically. Yeah.
And then I moved to Moreno Valley when I was like 8 or 9. And then went to college, high school, you know, all that stuff. And ended up moving to Winchester, Menifee, you know,
Okay,
at
right.
this point now. Yeah, since 2020. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's cool. So you mentioned you coach soccer and stuff. So that's a passion too. Is that what you did growing
I
up?
grew up playing soccer since I was like 9. And that was kind of like what helped me get through college too, because I got a full scholarship.
Oh, dope.
And I love soccer. I honestly think it saved my life because I don't know what path I would have gone down.
Yeah, you had an out. Or
I needed to keep myself busy, and I was kind of middle school going down the bad path, like you know, gothic, getting
really?
D's.
Oh, there's
and
nothing
F's.
wrong with goths.
No, but I was caring too much about boys, and like
Yeah.
so soccer kind of kept me straight. And I met some of my best mentors, you know, through that. And I feel like without those coaches, I would not have been like college minded and you know goal minded and now I want to do that for the girls that I've coached. I've coached high school
Mentor
for 8
them.
years,
Oh, okay.
high school varsity, and then for the college almost 7 years now. So it's been a lot of growth because even I would ref too. So I'd be the referee in the middle or the sideline, and it really makes you grow thick skin.
Yeah, that's tough. Parents.
Oh yeah, everybody hates the ref.
Yeah, soccer moms are rough, dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've seen a
All the
lot.
Karens.
I've been almost assaulted.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it gets crazy. We're not perfect, but
Nah.
it's like you can't be getting like that.
Yeah.
No,
So,
that's
but-
ridiculous.
Soccer is a lot of emotion. I love the physicalness of it. Like you can get physical with other
Yeah.
people. I mean, my thing is scoring goals. Like I've had,
I was
I've
gonna
always
ask
been
you what
like
position you
forward.
play.
forward. Yeah.
Yeah.
Forward.
Yeah, there you go.
I tend to be defender
See, I
now
was
when I
mid.
play adult league, but I'm chill now. I don't really, as long as I don't get injured, I'm good and get a good workout. But I actually hold the record for most goals in my region in
shit.
SoCal. Yeah. So no one has beaten my record in high school.
Still holding?
Yeah.
Let's go.
42 goals. Yeah.
Damn.
in a single
in a
season.
season. Yeah.
That's pretty good shit.
So, but even if someone broke it, that'd be awesome though.
Yeah.
You know? So
Power to him. Yeah, I played soccer up until high school, and then I tried out for the high school team and broke my arm in tryouts.
so that was it.
And I played goalie, so I kind of need my hand.
Yeah.
I switched to goalie. I was mid, and then I went to goalie.
Yeah.
That's how I started.
I was
actually.
always tall, so they're like, you're gonna be.
I was
you in the
wide.
I hated running. Yeah, I hated running. So they're like, and I
was
was
a
tall,
lot.
so they're like, all right, you can go sit in the box. You know? I'm like, all right. And then when I broke my arm, I was like, man. And then same thing. High school, I'm like, girls are kind of cool. Maybe I won't do this soccer thing as much. You know, I got a car, and then I'm like, I'm over it. So
I do that. I coach college soccer, but that's like my side job. That's like my after.
Your passion.
Yeah.
that's rad. Though.
And I used to coach club too, but now what I've done for since college, since my master's degree, I do school counseling. So I actually counseled students at the elementary level, middle school, and high school level. And now I work with kids that go to high school and college at the same time.
Oh,
So by the time they graduate high school, they
They're
have
already
their
got it figured out.
GE done. So they're Gen Ed. So basically, they have almost 2 years of college
That's
under
so
their
smart.
belt. So that's what I specialize in now, and it's definitely been great because I had a previous job with a crappy boss, and it was a woman. But I learned a lot from that experience, and it was with the little ones. I had elementary kids, and a lot of hand holding, a lot of like, tell me how you feel kind of thing. And it's fine. I feel like we all need that experience, and it made me a better counselor for
Do you
sure.
prefer working with the older kids?
Yes,
though?
definitely more. I don't like getting sick every month.
Little petri dishes running
Yeah,
around.
they are. Oh, so, but I honestly think their hearts are so golden when they're little, though.
Yeah, they're so innocent.
Your impact on them is so strong.
They're such sponges too. They absorb it all, you know. Yeah.
So, but it was definitely a great experience aside from like my boss. But now I have a really good boss, and I feel like I have control of what I want to do in my program.
Nice.
So it feels like definitely a lot more freedom.
Oh, that's rad. If you can enjoy or not even love what you do, but just enjoy it.
Oh yeah, I don't feel like I get
huge.
up for work like, oh, I'm going to work.
Oh,
you
fuck!
know?
I got to work today.
That's me.
I say it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
A good boss makes all the difference.
Dude, that's
Yes.
huge. Yeah.
Oh yes.
Because you think about it, I mean, you spend so much time with these people. They're almost like your family in a way. I don't treat work like family, but I'm just saying like that's how much time you spend with these people.
Your work wife.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So that helps.
His name's
me.
Eric.
Yeah, exactly.
That helps me finance my fun, I guess.
yeah. That's why I would look at it. You know.
Fun the lifestyle.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. So
What have you done any other upgrades to the 4Runner since you bought it? I mean, I know you said
a ton.
bought it brand new and
I
it was stock.
did. It already came with the Fox shocks and
That's part of the TRD.
a little lift, right? It had the Nitto Terra Grappler tires, which I ran to the ground till like 65K miles. Yeah, they were pretty much bald.
Got
by
your
the time
use
I was-
out of those.
Yeah, I did. But I never had a problem with them, so I wanted to stick with Nitto, and I'm glad I
Those are good
did
tires.
because now like I joined their Nitto pit crew thing. So it's pretty cool that they send you like free stuff every
Really?
often. Yeah, as long as you're running Nitto.
Maybe I need some Nittos.
I'm a Falcon guy.
Kenda
Sorry.
doesn't do nothing for me.
Nothing wrong with that.
Well, I got a free Kenda hat. I mean, that count?
I have nothing but great things to say about Nitto, though.
No, they're dope tires. Yeah.
And a lot has changed. So my favorite thing would be, the lift, the wheels, because I got the red wheels on them, the Black Rhino candy red.
The
chrome wheels.
anodized. Yeah.
They were the most expensive ones, but I had won it in a raffle at base camp.
Oh,
so
shut up.
I was like,
Okay.
I was like, I'm gonna pick the most expensive ones.
Hell yeah, dude. Why not?
And I never thought I'd be like a bold type of person. Like I'm always very neutral. But I was like, wow, the red against the Lunar
pop.
Rock's pretty good. The contrast is pretty good. So I did get some Ridge Grappler tires, or 34s. And what else? I got the Whittle Watter in the bag. It's Gobi. I bought that.
Got it,
That was one of
yeah.
my first mods. And I got the ditch lights from Diode. I got the trail sliders from Cali Race.
Oh, the rock sliders?
Yeah, the rock sliders. And what else? I changed the headlights too to Morimoto's. Right now I run Attica, but that's what I originally had gotten.
I need new headlights bad.
Yeah. It changes the whole look
Big time.
completely.
Yeah. Mine are all faded over and shitty, and
I try to clean mine up with this Amazon ceramic or
the polish or something.
it works, but not
It doesn't last.
It doesn't last that long. Because once they're old, they're old.
Yeah.
And I got
2021.
I know.
It's like 3 years old.
They're
when
so old,
I don't
man.
park inside though. I don't have enough
Oh, you
space.
get sun damage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's my fault though.
Mine are like, I don't know if I can, because I think the year after mine, they came out with like the LED lights. I wonder if, I don't know, because mine still has the stupid bulbs that you plug in. I wonder if I can upgrade to the LED lights.
Yeah, I think you can now.
Can I?
You
Is there
have to get like these
a
little
little converter
I think
thingy?
it's an
Yeah.
adapter. Yeah,
Yeah,
Because I've
adapter.
had friends tell me that too, that they need to get the adapter.
Okay, yeah, 'cause I've been looking at them. I'm like Black Friday deal. Maybe I'll buy a set of headlights, but
Yeah,
China.
right now is the best time to buy anything. And when I would have to buy stuff a lot, I would wait till Black Friday.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely save a lot of
Oh,
money.
I spent a boatload of money on dumb shit today. I talked to Ben earlier today, and
I was like, what did you buy, Jared? Tell him what you bought.
Yeah, I know.
What'd you buy?
Well, he's just. Well, I can't say it because it's Christmas presents.
Oh, got it.
For yourself?
Some of it's for myself, but yeah, it's for my daughter as well. But
Oh, okay.
I bought a bunch of flannels and jeans.
yeah, he's like,
It's
oh, yeah,
flannel
Black
season.
Friday, and I'm like, oh, cool. I'm like, maybe I'll go on Amazon. Like, son of a bitch, dude. I started like, put this in cart, put this in cart, put this in cart.
Yeah.
Got me.
Got him.
Got me.
What else? I just changed the fog lights to these yellow ones from Cali Rays. The custom grill, the Toyota Paz grill, the stealth front bumper. I really love that with the winch, super winch on it.
Oh, okay.
So it came with a white light bar, but I put like an amber film over it because I don't know, I just can't stand it.
Amber's way better.
I like the
Yeah.
amber. Yeah.
It still throws off the color because there's like a different shade of amber here and then a yellow, and I'm like, whatever.
Yeah, it's weird. Like the Baja Designs is more yellow, and Casey's kind of an oranger look. You know,
Yeah.
it's kind of
I'm like, I don't care. I just
Yeah.
don't want it white. Got the roof rack on it. I grateful I had some friends help me with that because that looked complicated.
yeah.
So did you have to like drill holes in?
No,
roof rack?
no, I didn't have to use original like what
mounting heart-
Yeah, the
spots.
bolts. I kept my same bolts from my old TRD Pro roof rack and just put the Cali Rays one. I have the premium one which comes with the light bar in the front and it
Oh yeah, it's
amber
kind of
on
cut
it.
out in there. Yeah.
I love it. It's so nice.
That's nice.
And then I also threw on an RTT on top from Inspired Overland, which I won in a raffle
shut
twice.
You win a lot of raffles. How come all of our friends
Dude,
win
I
all
never
the
win shit.
between Herb, Adam,
Eric.
and now Eric, and now her? It's like, geez, save some for the rest of us.
I don't win as much anymore. I don't play as much. It's like I'm not. Why would I
You're-
win something if I don't need it?
Yeah, that's the thing too, because like I usually don't need anything out of the raffle, so I don't
Yeah.
enter. I guess I have to buy a ticket to win.
Yeah,
but-
there's like $5 a ticket.
Yeah.
So when I would win a lot, I would spend like 100 for sure.
Oh, but it's worth it if you're getting $1,000 this or that.
I
or,
definitely got
you know.
my money's worth and more.
Yeah.
But if I didn't win, because there's been raffles where I'll lose anywhere from $100 to $200,
Yeah,
but
get
but it
skunked.
goes to a good cause.
Yeah, like there's
That's exactly what I said. That's it. I was doing the opt off road,
trying to
the Rebel
feel
Rally.
better.
Yeah.
The Rebel Rally fundraiser and everything for our friends. I
Yeah.
donated somewhere around $400 or $500,
yeah.
and I lost everything.
like that. Yeah.
Oh, that's tough.
No, it's
tough.
but that's not what it was for. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
our friends. We're donating to them, but it was just funny because it was like, damn, I won a hat. I'm wearing it. I love it. It's like my favorite hat now. But no, it was
It's a $400
really
hat.
good. Yeah, man, slickest hat in the West, man.
But even like the
called,
Toys and Tots one or Toys for Tots, those ones you get raffle tickets and stuff.
Yeah, Rigs and Brews. Michelle does that. You know Michelle
Yeah,
from the
we
Toyota
actually went
stuff.
camping together with Toyota SoCal.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
she's
and
a
then
Toyota gal. Yeah.
Allie, our other friend who's friends with Michelle,
Ellie Venture. Yeah.
Allie Venture. Yeah, she's got a 4Runner just like you.
Oh,
Well, 5th gen.
5th gen.
I probably follow her. And Michelle, she had a commercial too.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
She had a 4x4
But she
wedding.
refuses to come on a podcast. But she's our friend.
Hi.
She's our friend.
Have you invited
Scared.
her out?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're pretty far
She's
away
nervous
from her.
about it.
A and B, she's like, I don't like microphones.
Yeah.
Aw. I'm learning to get used to it though. I
Yeah.
am. Like I don't like the sound of my voice.
Oh, it takes a minute to get
It
used
takes
to.
a while,
Yeah.
but now I know like it gets a lot more like positive feedback from it, in terms, like engagement. So I'm like, okay, I need to learn how to do this more, because I also don't like watching videos where it's just there's no like dialogue to it. So it's like, oh, that's how people probably feel about my videos, so I need to put some more personality to it.
Yeah, I've had people tell me like, dude, put your face in the video more. I'm like, I hate my face on camera, dude.
I hate your face too.
I know.
Don't do it.
Nobody
Don't do
wants
it.
to see this shit, dude. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, but people say like you get more engagement if it's somebody to connect with. You see a face, you can put it too. So I'm like,
Yeah, just a little bit, you know. You don't have to put
teases.
like your whole face in the video,
Right.
but like little bits of it, so you can connect the car to the person. And
Yeah.
for me, there's times like, oh, I follow you on Instagram, like, oh, I know your car, your truck,
time,
but I
yeah.
don't know how you look like, because you never post photos or videos of yourself. So it's like,
that's
like,
100%.
You can't find you in a crowd type deal.
yeah. And they're like, oh, you probably don't know. I'm like, well, I probably know your rig and your page, but it's like, but I wouldn't know your face because you never post it. So
Yeah, if you go through my Instagram page, like there's not a single photo of myself. Daisy makes more appearances than I do. You know? It's
I was
like,
she
yeah.
a cute girl.
Yeah. But no,
Makes
nobody
sense,
wants to see this.
Yeah, I never really post anything with my face on it either.
Yeah.
And I just lost my tab in my beer.
Oh no. Well,
What are you fucking with it for?
It's my own fault.
Do you need a cup to pour it in?
No, I'm good.
Just drink. Fuck it. Just flavor.
Switching to whiskey.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I want to try that.
yeah, you guys have a lot of alcohol here.
Right.
You know what's funny? We were just talking about it. Like, I have all this alcohol that I just gave away to him when I stopped drinking for 5-6 months,
Yeah.
3 months.
Went off the wagon for a minute. Yeah.
Fell off the wagon. But I have all this stuff in my house. I never drink unless I'm like here at the podcast.
Yeah, see, same here. I won't drink for no reason. I'll drink if I'm with friends or a special occasion. And I'm a cheap drinker, meaning like, or cheap date, I guess. Like I just takes one or two and
All
I'm
you
good.
need. Perfect.
Yeah.
It's like a happy hour.
Yeah.
Man, I really cannot
Need some
get
milk?
this thing open. Do you have like a knife? I have one in my truck, just not on me. Didn't plan on stabbing anybody yet.
All right. Get shanked.
So, where is a place that you haven't been that you want to go? What's your bucket list?
Ooh, Alabama Hills.
Yeah. I haven't. We were just talking about
We
it.
drive by there all the time, but we just
Yeah.
like never stop.
I haven't had the chance. And again, like I don't want to go by myself because I don't know, I just get scared. And I think it's almost like if something happened to me, who takes care of my dogs? What's going to happen in my house? Like it's not more of my safety. It's more like what's going to happen
dog.
to my babies.
Yeah.
Like I don't fear death. I fear my family and everyone else being sad after the fact, you know, or like, you know,
Who's gonna
hardship.
take care of them? You know.
Yeah, like I don't want to bring hardship to my family because of my passing. So, but
Get life insurance
yeah, I
and
do
then have
some.
it for the dogs. you
Yeah,
know?
that's true. I do have
Can you
some.
do that?
No, like give it to your
Oh,
dog.
I mean, can you leave everything? I mean, people do that. Like
People do that,
crazy,
Yeah, you can legally. You can.
Those
Mhm.
crazy rich people leave everything to their cat or
to their
dog.
cat because they hate all their kids because they all fight over the money.
Yeah, that's crazy. I would leave it to my sister though. My sister and my family, because I know they would take care of the dogs. I'm like, I've seen this video on Instagram. It's a person falling down, right, like on their bed or something, pretending they're dying.
Yeah.
But then like, oh, when I die, but I hear that they're putting my dogs for adoption, and then they rise back up from the dead.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
I'm like, that'll be me. I will haunt you. Don't ever put
Yeah.
my dogs in the shelter.
100%.
Yeah. So I've gotten all of them from the shelter too. They're all rescue dogs.
Oh, lucky
Some of them were on the verge of
That's how you
euthanasia.
should, you know.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I
I
feel
don't judge
bad.
anyone from adopting from a breed or anything. Yeah, everyone has their own personal like preferences.
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
Yeah, but there's
But if you can,
Yeah, if you can, you should, because so many die every week, especially here in SoCal or in California alone. Like the euthanasia rate is so high. It's
some
so
of those are like there's some. I don't know if it's not in California, but I know like some places have like the no kill shelter.
Yeah, I think some are like
Friends of the Valley.
Friends of the Valley,
Are they no-kill?
Utah.
Okay.
There's a lot of states that they don't do no kill, but then again, they don't have a high rate. You know,
Yeah.
like us, like we're so,
So much.
overpopulated.
During COVID, it went down to like nothing. You couldn't get a dog.
They would be empty pretty much. Yeah,
Then people are crappy
that was
and
like
they're
the
like, okay,
positive
give them
thing
back.
Yeah, I'm
about
done with
COVID for
this.
sure.
People get a puppy for Christmas, and then like a month later they give it up or something.
I hate those people.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Yeah, it's getting bad again now. But yeah, that's the only positive thing that came from COVID. I really do think so. And being home with my dogs all the time.
That was
working
pretty
from
rad.
home, I really love that. Yeah,
My dog loves it. I work from home now, and she's like, "This is the best. Dad's home all the time, dude." Yeah.
Even just being in their presence, they're happy with that.
Yeah. She comes over. I'll be working. I'll be all just bummed, working on the computer, and she'll all of a sudden get this cold little nose in the invite you. I'm like,
Dad, why do you keep clickety clacketing?
Yeah, come play with me.
Just come play with me.
She'll bring her ball, put it in my lap. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
Here, let's try this real quick. So this is a gift. My friends Brian and Marissa.
Mm-hmm.
Let's try to see.
See if it's all.
There it is. Yeah, it's in view. Kind of fucked it up. I can't tell. There it is. Yeah, some Jefferson's Ocean Bourbon.
So it's bourbon, huh?
Yeah.
We have 5 people watching.
Hey now.
And I'm one of those 5.
I am too.
you're
I'm sure
number
people
2.
will watch another day. I'll definitely post about it too.
We appreciate
But my
that.
last podcast, I talked too much about my dogs. So
Okay, so
that. We like
all
that.
right, let's switch it up then. Okay.
no, I love talking about my dogs. But yeah, in terms of the Forerunner, God, that has opened up so many doors to working with companies, meeting so many amazing people, going on adventures I probably would never have gone or have the guts to go on. And I think learning about myself a lot. I think like
Around the campfire, just like kind of
Yeah.
self-reflection time.
I always tell people that my Forerunner's a girl. And some people are like, what? Usually it's a boy when it's a female owner. I'm like, no, it's a girl because it's an extension of myself. And I build it the way that I feel like the way I feel about myself, like strong and, can overcome things. And there's like this,
representation of you.
yeah. And there's like a little red scar. It's funny because it was a Halloween decal I put on a couple years ago. It's on over the headlight.
Yeah,
I've
right
seen
there.
that, yeah.
Little slashes.
And I saw some people on Facebook talk so much mad shit about it.
Oh, for real? Dude,
Yeah.
fucking haters.
Just-
It
Okay,
wasn't
listen.
on my page, but someone posted about it. So
Don't read the comments.
No,
Yeah, exactly.
I don't care. I don't
Joe
care.
Rogan says it the best. He's like, don't read the comments.
People are trolls.
Nobody gives a
dude.
shit.
They're like they're equivalent to eyelashes, and I'm like, oh my god.
No, those are eyelashes would be bad.
No, those look cool on my Porsche, dude. I should totally put the eyelashes
go.
on there. Hell yeah.
Just put one so it's winking.
Yeah.
So-
Hey.
Anyway, so for me, I was like, I'm gonna keep this on. I think it looks pretty hard. I think
like
it looks
Yeah.
good. And I was
Gives
like,
a
you know what?
character.
It gives a character. And I'm like, kind of like scars. We get like scars, like what do we call them? Pinstripes, like
Right?
from
Your
going on
battle
trail.
scars. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you can't say you have a rig if you don't take it out like that. I mean, no judgment on anyone how they use it, but it's like that's what it's used for, right?
Yeah.
Like I got my skid plate pretty beat up before I got my lift because I went to Lago Creek and I was like hurting. I was like, dang, my skid plate got so messed up, the
what it's
TRD1.
for.
But then I was like, that's what it's for.
That's why you have a skid plate, so it doesn't fuck up anything else. Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. So I was like, you know what? I kind of take like it feels better now. Like, oh, I messed it up. But honestly,
Yeah, once you get that first scratch out of the way.
The first cut is the deepest, bro.
That's right.
yeah,
Cut is the deepest.
Sorry, we break into songs sometimes.
I love that. But it makes me think like personally, like, and I always try to put things into perspective because that's the counselor in me. Like, our cars can get so beat up, but we will still run. Like Toyotas will run forever. And
Change that oil.
As long as you change the oil, right?
Yeah,
Maintenance, self-maintenance is important, right? Like
time.
self-care,
Self-care.
self-love.
There you go.
But I think at the end of the day, no matter how much you can beat us up, like we'll still come out of it, we'll still be running. So, and that's how I feel about myself sometimes, like through like,
Take some hits, but keep on, going.
Yeah. Yeah. Life has its hits.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I love to
Oh,
throw
we
to
know
that.
that.
Yeah.
Whether it's like your work, your love life, or like just other things, definitely.
Just life in general.
Yeah, I was gonna try and buy all new shocks this week, and then my furnace went out in my house. I'm like, fuck.
It's
Like,
like,
that's a
no
priority
fun
now.
for you.
Yeah, no fun. There goes my fun coupons.
Yeah. So Norm is one of our listeners. He actually commented. He wants to know how the whiskey is.
Oh, of course.
Should we try it?
Yeah.
Oh, I just did.
Oh, okay.
yeah. You know, I mean,
Did
if
you
you
want to
some,
try?
I'll try a little.
Yeah, go get her a glass.
Yeah, I got a glass. I'll get you one ice cube.
Sure. Yeah.
I'll get you an ice cube.
It's always
don't-
better with an ice
I
cube.
do like it with ice. Can
Yeah,
you make
we're-
it smoky and put an orange
Yes,
I
peel?
can.
Oh,
Yes,
wait,
we have
really?
it. Yeah,
I was joking.
Yeah, there's the torch. He
Oh,
has
shoot,
the
I
wood
see it
filaments
now.
over there. Yeah,
So cool.
yeah, it's actually really smooth,
I'm
Jared.
being a little brat right now. I was joking, but 'cause
Yeah,
that's
no,
how
we're
I
totally
see.
doing it. I'm like kind of worried that we were rude and didn't offer to
Oh,
you
no,
earlier.
you're
Did
fine.
we?
No, you're fine.
Jared, you didn't offer her a glass?
Before we started.
Oh, he offered before. Yeah, he did. He did.
Okay.
And I said, I'm good. Because I had water.
Yeah.
We're trying it out.
I mean, Jared and I are rude. So call us out.
Nah, you're good. You're good.
Oh, there you go. Okay, so what kind of smoke do you want on it?
There's different.
There's cherry wood.
Oh, cherry.
There's hickory. There's.
What's your favorite?
I do cherry.
Cherry.
Especially with a bourbon that's sweet. Because I like old fashions and they have that maraschino cherry in it.
Definitely well, I don't know if it tastes like cherry, but I'm a very cherry person. I love cherry flavor stuff. Yeah, it won't taste like cherry. Okay.
We do have some old fashioned. I can make you.
Oh, that's right. It's right there. Yeah. It's a pre-mixed cocktail.
Okay. Yeah. Whatever you want to do. Yeah. If you want.
Would you rather the sweeter, or would you rather have the?
Sweeter.
Yeah, old fashioned.
Yeah. Does that make it sweeter?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Jared will drink that. Don't worry, it's not going to waste.
Yeah, we won't wait.
You're
don't
just
like-
you're just giving him an excuse to drink more right now.
Okay.
So while he prepares your old fashioned, oh, that's the good one. Oh. Yeah, so they actually sell this at Costco or did.
Okay.
But you can find it like at any Bevmo or whatever.
Oh,
But it's
okay.
like a pre-made cocktail, and it's so good. It's using Buffalo Trace, which is one of the better
Yeah. I'll have
bourbons.
to get look into that. I have so much wine in my house that I used to have like a subscription to this winery because we live close to wine country, and during COVID that was like the thing to do.
It's all you could do.
Yeah, so I'd drive 15 minutes down the road to Temecula and just go have
Which
fun.
winery?
The one I had a membership was what was that one called?
Wilson Creek.
Wilson Creek.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew
That's
it.
the party one. Like
Yeah.
everyone goes there to turn up.
Oh yeah.
I've had. I haven't been around too much, but they have the wine slushies.
They have slushies.
That's very dangerous. Yeah.
Oh, that sounds dangerous.
Oh yeah. I have
Especially
to.
during summer.
Yeah. So we'll go with my friends, have some wine slushies, maybe their pizza. Their pizza's pretty good.
That's like a really large flame, dude. I don't remember it being that big.
That is so cool. I don't think I've ever had anything prepared like this before.
Oh. Well, welcome
be
to
my
the
first
average,
time.
the above average Overlanders podcast.
How you initiate people in.
I guess.
Thank you.
A little smoke on there,
That looks delicious.
and then you just, Is that the cherry, Jared?
Whoa.
There you go. Well, Land Beaver Norm just said he's glad he could help us liven things up.
Thanks, Norm.
Thank you. Oh, that tastes really good.
Yeah,
You like that?
old
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, I can smell it now. Now it's hitting me.
the smoke.
We need to be by a campfire. You just ruined that. Now I need a
Now
campfire.
that's our campfire. Here
Yeah.
Yeah.
you go. Have a campfire.
Oh yes. Thanks for the campfire. Thank you. Yes.
You
Or
guys
you want
are
your comfort
hilarious.
pillow, your campfire pillow?
Yes, my campfire pillow. So our friend Allison, she did the Rebel Rally. She actually brought us a bunch of like things like this. She brought us this. She brought us the campfire pillow. She's a
That's
great
so
friend
cool.
of ours.
So she competed in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was the navigator.
Okay.
And our other friend Kristen, she was the driver, and they were they actually met kind of through us in a way because Allison was a listener, and I suggested that they should probably talk because that's what she does for a living. She does maps up in the
Land map
Joshua
kind of
Tree
stuff, yeah.
in Joshua Tree area. She's like works for the park,
That's cool. So she has a lot of good knowledge of
and she's got a white 4Runner, 5th gen.
Oh, that's right. She is the
Yeah.
I have a
5th gen.
friend that I camped with. I'm trying to look her up real quick. We camped with her with Michelle. Her name is Sexy Beast online. Something
yeah.
Sexy Beast something.
Yeah.
And then Toyota SoCal and Overland Lifter. Do you know her? I can't remember her actual name. Hold on.
Yeah, I
She
never know people's
competed in
real
the
names.
Rebel Rally too.
Oh, okay.
I have to find her name. But I'm thinking like, oh, are you talking about her? Like I can't remember. Ugh, I can't find her thing.
That's okay. I mean, there's a lot of good ladies that are out there that are doing the thing.
Oh, that's badass.
You know what I mean?
I really think it's awesome.
Yeah, it's a cool event.
So I actually was offered sort of through a company in Utah, like if I ran their suspension, they would like, you know, like if I participated in the Rebel Rally, they would sponsor me with their suspension. Oh. So, and I was like, I think it's too late to even enter.
It's not cheap to enter either, though.
You can. Kristen and Allison just signed up for their second year together.
Oh wow!
This past weekend.
I thought it was already full. They were saying it was already almost.
Oh, you have to like get in, like.
Yeah, like I was talking when I went last weekend or whatever
with Jason.
To Jason, he was talking. We all went out to lunch, and they're saying like it was like already
full. Yeah, I bet that.
Yeah,
and I think you have to work with a dealership or something like that.
No, there's different categories. There's they're like a sponsor or a dealership. I don't even know what it would be.
Well, it's basically the way it is you have a driver navigator team. And then they have to go out and get sponsors because unless you're extremely rich, it's expensive, you know. And so then you get sponsors, you know, like suspension.
But there's
or
like
bumpers.
the supported ones, like the Bronco team, like Shelby Hall's, like
there's some factory teams.
Factory teams, that's what I think.
There you go, factory team.
Yeah, so Ford has a factory team, Jeep does, Subaru I think had one, Kia had one, Hyundai had one. So there's a Rivian. They won not this past year, but the year before. Yeah. So, but they didn't. I didn't see any Rivians out there.
I didn't this year. Yeah,
I saw. Oh, okay. This was what was wild. I saw a BMW X7 SUV out there competing.
Really?
iX7 or whatever it was like a hybrid or something. And I was like, dang, luxury.
What was the? Oh no, that we saw that one. The electric, was it the Tacoma or no? Where was it? We saw.
Oh yeah, the electric Tacoma. Okay.
Yeah.
So there was a brand new Tacoma that they were like doing like some prototype stuff with, and we were at the end of the Rebel Rally. So we were on a dry lake bed in Johnson Valley area. And what had happened was these guys were doing like these speed runs like on the dry lake bed.
I think they're trying to film it, you know, driving over the lake bed, looking all cool and shit. Yeah.
Well, since it was a prototype vehicle, it had like these hood pins, but I think they forgot to put the hood pins on, and they started going really fast. So the hood goes whack, and it like broke the whole thing up top, dented the whole roof, smashed, hit the windshield, all this stuff. And it would. I hope they caught it on video because I saw it in real life and it was awesome. Wow. I was like, yeah.
We're all just standing there.
Like, what year was this?
Brand new.
Oh, just like a couple weeks ago. It was like a month ago.
Yeah, like
when they
October.
ended.
Wow.
Yeah. It's because they're like, I think it was like a natural gas that converted it to electric. And there was like electric motors that were powering it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool, but it was the Toyota guys and they were out there. Smash.
Yeah.
But we were all we weren't upset. But the thing was, is they were doing these speed runs like right behind us, and they were kicking up all this dust, and all the wind was blowing us. So we got this cloud of like dust coming at us. We're like, oh my god, guys! And then that happened, and we're like, okay, they're done. Great.
Yeah, they're gonna stop now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. When you go to Johnson Valley, you can expect at least a layer of dirt.
Oh,
at the end of the day, a few layers, actually, a few layers.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I ended up driving fast on the lake bed with this guy too.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
I've done a trip out there with some friends, and we got really good content. If you have a friend that has a drone or FPV, or a good, really, really good camera,
we'll actually use it though. I have a bunch of drones, so I don't ever use them.
I bought a drone, and then I sold it for less money, and I never used it.
It's just a lot of time, and
it's a hassle.
It is.
Gotta stop and do. You know, you want to be in the moment.
I just leave it to the professionals. Like I just have one friend that's what he loves.
That's what you need.
He loves it, and he calls his drones dronies. So it's like they're his babies, and I'm like, oh yeah, you're definitely a drone guy. So he doesn't do too much photography. He's more of on the drone side. So he goes to Glamis.
That's cool.
He's done a lot of my content. I met him through soccer because he wanted to videotape my girls' varsity team.
Wait a minute.
So he's a lot younger. He's like 21.
That sounded weird.
He approached me. He's like, Coach, can I videotape your girls? I'm like, sure. I gave him a chance, paid him a little bit, and then he just stuck around. And then we eventually, he's like, oh, I actually do videos for this and this. I'm like, okay, let's shoot some stuff. So really good friend, Cole Sonata. So he works a lot with like UTV Source, KC. Like he's worked with a lot of good companies. I think and something Whips, M Whips. He does some trophy truck stuff. Yeah. Glamis Bums. So he involves himself with a lot of those groups. That's how he makes his money.
That's cool.
Very cool.
Yeah, Mark's pretty good with his drone. When he goes out and he does like some content with that.
Got some good shots out of that. He got me on a shot once. It was pretty rad.
Yeah. I haven't made his I don't like fit the bill yet, you know.
Cool guy status.
Cool guy status. I got to be cooler.
Yeah.
Oh, we're all special.
That's the counselor.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, it's okay. You're special. You're special. Everybody's special. No, Mark's a good guy.
Yeah.
He gets some good content though. I do like it. I know Rafa for a while was trying to do some drone
him
stuff.
and Sergio were both getting big, trying to get content more. I just don't have. It's so much work, man. Like, cause like you get all the content. Like, sometimes I'll take out the drone, I'll fly a bunch, and like I just like don't even want to download the film.
I know.
Edit it. And
It's
like,
shooting is the easiest.
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
It's the after part that takes hours and hours, and like we all have full-time jobs,
Right?
families. Like it's hard to fit in that time, and sometimes it's better to leave it to those that literally
know what they're
love
doing.
that.
Yeah.
Have the
Yep.
time for that. So that's kind of the way I see it. Like even during Instagram reels, sometimes I'm just like, I'm so freaking tired. I'm not gonna post tomorrow.
AI helps with that a lot.
Oh, I haven't used AI,
Oh,
honestly.
you haven't?
Not like in that way to use
Yeah.
reels, but photos, yeah, you can add a little bit. But in terms of like having time to post reels, because usually that's kind of what I did for a while, post a lot of reels, and then I just realized I'm gonna just post photos. They actually do better sometimes.
Oh,
really?
With engagement, yeah.
I thought like I don't know.
Reels were
The
preferred in the algorithm.
It's always changing. I
It
don't
changes.
know.
It changes.
Yeah.
I've been getting more, I think, engagement with pictures for sure now.
I think it's going back to that. I think people got tired of just like constant reels only because everybody switched to that.
Yeah.
It's just hard. Like I for a while I was trying like, okay, I'll jump on the reel bandwagon and try and make reels all the time. But like you said, it's like having to edit it up and do all this stuff.
Photos
and
are easier.
Finally, like spend all day editing this reel. I post it
Lightroom.
up and I get like 10 likes. I'm like, fuck.
But here's the way I see it. And I've always seen Instagram as like my journal. Like,
Yeah, just
what do I
document what
want
I'm
to
doing.
remember from this
Yeah.
video? Like whether it's an event or a trip or like a little quote or something, like I want for me to like it. And if they don't like it, that's fine because I post it for me.
Yeah.
So I do want to obviously like it support or help other people in it if it can,
Right.
but if it doesn't bug me. I don't care if it doesn't get a lot of likes. I think the engagement matters more.
Yeah. Yeah. People commenting, going back and forth and stuff like that. Yeah. I mean, I'll just do it just because it's fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of times, like if I'll be on a long trip or something like that, I'm just kind of sitting around. I'm like, well, I got nothing else to do. I'll edit some videos or do this or that.
It helps you relive the moment for sure.
Oh yeah, big time.
Yeah. I want to like one day if I ever have kids, like show my kids like, oh mom, you
what
did
Mom
that.
Look how
That's
cool
so
mom was.
cool."
Yeah, right.
Mom was cool one time.
Yeah, I swear, right?
I feel like now when I don't do stuff, like for example, I used to go to a lot of like shows and raves and stuff like that. And now I feel like this is my type of fun. Like going
yeah, we all-
off-roading, camping. We all
Have
go
you
through
been to a
Yeah.
Pure 4x4 event?
Yeah. Oh, that's
kinda-
basically
like
like,
a
a
crossover
rave.
right there,
You know,
right?
meshes them together, you know?
Yeah, I still feel like I don't go too crazy. Like I just, have a little fun, and then I love like the stuff happening later, like the campfire,
Yeah.
people hanging out. But I don't get FOMO from it because I feel like I already lived that. I already did
Oh, yeah.
that, And now it's more like I want more peace. Before I used to be like, I want to be where everyone is, a crowd,
Action,
people,
yeah.
action. Now it's like I kind of want to be away from people.
Right?
Or
Hey!
or just with some people that matter.
Yeah, like
Yep.
a tight
Yeah,
little
like a tight
group that
group.
you can vibe with. You're not trying to like, you don't have to worry about entertaining other people or being on
or worrying about like being around
your
too
persona.
many.
And
Well, we've actually, I call this guy because I have like a long drive into my work every day.
Yeah.
3 days a week.
Besties.
Yeah. So I call him up and like literally it's like therapy because we talk about it a lot too. It's like, my time is valuable and you want to spend it with people that you care about and have a good time with. And I just recently told him this past week, like I'm overcommitted. Like everything that I do, I'm overcommitted. I'm overstimulated from everything that's going on. So there's power in saying no,
Yes, there is.
and like I'm not going to go do that. And we talked about trips. Like we could go on trips. Like we used to go every single weekend during COVID. And then now it's like, okay, I've been to Anza-Borrego 5,000 times. Still love it.
Still fun. Yeah.
But if I'm going to spend my money doing that, I'd rather save up and go do an epic trip. Something I haven't done before.
Yeah.
And so enter March.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to go to the White Rim Trail in Utah.
Oh,
because my buddy that I work with got
Yeah,
in
you
the
got the
lottery,
lottery.
and then like we got 2 nights of campsites along the way.
That is so cool. Congrats.
So,
That's
yeah,
cool.
we're super stoked
Yeah,
about
that'll be
that.
a lot of fun. Yeah.
I need to watch some videos about that. That's cool.
Oh my God. Okay, so the other thing. Okay, so you see this Mini Cooper right here. There was a group called Safari Party, and they literally it was a bunch of like Porsche 911s and like Safari cars, and that's where they went. Was White
was
Rim
it?
Trail, but it was raining, so it became a bunch of waterfalls like going down this whole thing. It was like it was wild. So you should check that
I
out. If you
will.
want to see
I've been
some
watching
content.
YouTube a lot more. Like I don't even watch Netflix.
I don't watch
Hulu.
TV or anything.
I just watch YouTube videos
Same.
about cars.
Yeah, it's literally I watch like Overland
Or
channels.
Bluey. I put Bluey on for my dogs.
I'm like, what?
Oh,
Bluey, yeah. Or just to hear
That's some
noise.
wholesome content.
Or I would
you
do
like
like
to watch
ASMR off-roading or stuff, like those videos.
Yeah, like go 4x4
Forerunner,
and
yeah,
stuff, or
in
you just-
Alaska or
yeah.
something. Like that stuff I love watching. Or
I'll put that on to like go to sleep at night, like just to, like I'll lay in bed and I'll just turn that on because it's just this, they're not like overproducing it or anything like that. It's just quiet ambient. He's just setting up camp in the rain or something. I'm like, oh yeah, and I'll just pass out.
Keegan Jasper's one of my favorites
Oh, he's
right now.
good.
You know
Yeah,
him, I'm sure.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
love his YouTube videos.
Yeah, there's a lot of dope ones out. Yeah.
Who's that? Like old time honky, whatever his name was. He's he does a lot of the AMS AS. How do you say
ASMR.
it?
Yeah,
AMS.
just sound.
Yeah, but he's like, here you go, buddy. And he has these 2 dogs.
I don't know.
And
that
he's
one.
out up like the Michigan area. He does a lot of vintage stuff, like 90s and 80s vintage stuff, and he's always like doing stuff. It's so cool. But they're like little Instagram reels and stuff.
Oh,
but
okay.
he's like, here you go, buddy. he's always like making like a dish, or he'll make popcorn in like a vintage machine or something. It's just
you
like
know
so
what?
cool.
I've come across that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure you've seen it. He's pretty popular.
I love when people shoot vintage, like anything, whether it's a Bronco or a Ford truck or Chevy or Toyota. Like it's just so like there's something about it that's more wholesome and more authentic, more genuine. Kind of like this is how I see it, like how love used to be back then. Like it just there's no BS. There wasn't Instagram. There wasn't like all these issues that we're going through right now with
A fake front.
yeah, like back then it was just kind of clear of what people wanted and how they wanted it and how their feelings were. So I feel like I love that because it's like, oh, that's what I feel like love is, So.
Yeah. No, like you see those videos and you're like, oh, I remember that. Like I was watching.
It brings you back a
With
little
my
bit, too.
kids.
I'm that old.
Yeah. Okay,
Right.
so we
Shit.
were watching. My daughters and I were watching Home Alone 2,
Oh yeah.
where he was lost in New York, and then he had like that talk boy. I was like, I used to have a talk boy.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, you're too
Yeah,
young.
yeah,
No, it was like this little like recorder. It was just,
Yeah, you talk into it.
and then you play it back, and it was like the coolest thing ever. It's like a little personal microphone into a cassette.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, but anyways,
Yeah,
I'm
well,
vintage.
Yeah, you're vintage.
You're
I'm super
you're vintage
yeah,
with patina.
Yeah. I'm patinaed out. Yeah.
So I'm sorry if I missed this. You said one of the places you haven't been, but you want to go.
Alabama Hills.
Alabama Hills, that's right.
Tetons.
Tetons?
Tetons. Yeah, I was like,
Tetons,
how do
the
you
Grand
pronounce
Tetons.
this?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
That too.
That's
so
like a-
I've
yeah.
always seen that, and I feel like that's definitely somewhere I want to visit. I don't really desire to go anywhere in the East Coast or like South, just because it's too hot, too humid, and I'm sure it's beautiful.
We have so much to do on the West Coast.
West Coast. is
We
where
are
it's at.
spoiled.
Yeah, huge. Like,
West Coast where it's at, or maybe like Oregon. Like that would
loved
be
it.
nice too.
I
Yeah,
literally
Pacific
just,
Northwest.
just drove to Washington last weekend.
Oh wow.
Just left, drove there, and then drove back. I didn't really do a whole lot of adventuring. I was
Did you go for a purpose, like family or?
no, I
Work?
I was kind of a work thing. I was delivering a like an adventure overland trailer, Lobo trailers. I was delivering that.
Shout out Lobo trailers.
Shout out Lobo trailers. It's a dope trailer. I was jealous. I wanted it.
They look cool. Every time I
It's
see them, I'm
badass,
like,
dude. I felt
wish I could
badass.
afford
Like,
that.
I had to tow it up there
Oh,
to deliver to the customer, and like the whole
see.
time I'm driving with them, like, yeah, this is fucking rad, dude. I
That's
felt so
cool.
cool, dude. Like people were like looking at them, they probably looked like I was overkill. I got a camper on the back of my truck with a fucking trailer. I probably look stupid.
rich guy alert.
Yeah, right. That's not mine. I wish it was, but it was funny. So I had to drive through Oregon, and I went through Portland, and it was like 7 o'clock at night, driving through the city. That was sketchy as fuck.
How?
'Cause I'm in.
Oh, have you been to Portland?
No.
Yeah, it was,
Have you heard about Chaz?
No. What is that?
dude. It's just overrun with like, you get it, but like it's overrun with homeless people.
Okay.
And
There's basically
but
no laws.
It's just
Oh wow.
Like-
no
Scary.
law enforcement, I should say.
so there was like a lot of traffic. It was rush hour traffic. So my maps was diverting me to like all these back roads and side streets and stuff. And I was going down some and like I'm just sitting there, I'm not moving, and there's like just 30 homeless people just walking through the highway, just blocking
my
traffic, and they're
God.
walking around
Interstate.
on the interstate, just cruising. They don't give a shit. They'll walk right in front of you, and they're like walking around the truck. I'm like, fuck, dude. They're like, I hope they're not taking like the gas cans off the back of my truck or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, I hope they're not fucking up this guy's trailer. You know, I'm like, holy shit, like get me out of here. But you know, yeah, I luckily I got through and delivered them the trailer, and they were happy. Our PNW Adventures. I'll go check them out on YouTube and stuff. They're going to be taking their maiden voyage in their new trailer,
Oh, that's cool.
and they pull it with I think it's a 5th gen 4Runner actually. Yeah.
Oh wow.
So yeah.
I always thought I shouldn't be hauling anything
No,
other
they're
than
doing it.
something smaller, way smaller than me.
Yeah.
I've just been told like don't haul anything if you don't have to.
If you don't have to, but I mean, you're
It's all about lightweight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep
It puts less wear and tear on your rig and everything else. I remember I'm guilty of it. We used to like load these things down.
way
With, like,
too much.
all
shit.
this gear.
We need all of the gear.
I need a hot shower every night. You know,
I
like
that's
I have all
want
that.
that.
I have all that. It's
Yeah,
awesome.
he's a hot shower guy for sure.
Yeah, they used to make fun of me, and then I was like, "Dude, you want to shower?"
Want to try it?
He tried it. It was like that. It was like a little
Beautiful.
drug, you know. and then-
It felt good. I ain't gonna lie. But
Warm shower is non-negotiable for me.
yeah.
yeah, so we
Might
got
go
those.
one night without a shower,
Yeah.
but 2,
Yeah, I like to be clean, but
I can go.
men are easier. Women, I have to wash my hair, like do my, my whole routine. It's like I can't. After 2 days, I think 2 days is my max. Like, no, I need a shower now.
Yeah, after like 4 days, I feel pretty grimy. I'm like, okay,
well, shower
I'm
pouch.
ripe.
Have you tried
Yes.
shower pouch?
Little baby.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
actually go. I think I saw them at Rigs and Brews. No,
Yeah.
Yeah, they're out there a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, what's the guy's name? He was going to come on our podcast, but never really aligned.
Man, shoot, don't put me on.
Hey, we know who he is.
I know
Yeah, he
who he
gave
forgot
us
his name
some
too.
for
He's
the
so
Toyota
nice.
SoCal camping, the women's camping trip. He gave us we got like goodie bags, and they came with the shower pouch. And Letnier gave us some cool gear. What else? Overland coffee.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, he's always at
And
Rigs and Bruce. He was going to come on the podcast too. What's
Yeah,
up, dude?
what's up, dude?
We need some coffee. No.
He had a ZR2.
Yeah.
We were ZR2 bros. Colorado bros.
Colorado. That's fun.
I just saw your Colorado the other day. Somebody else
I
driving
know.
it. It's so weird.
I sold my truck, and he saw it driving in Temecula somewhere to the guy. The guy lives in Irvine. So I don't know.
Maybe he sold it.
Doubt it. He needs it. But yeah, I missed that truck. That was a great truck.
Yeah. Always missed the ones that got away.
Yeah, but now I got a German V8. It's a lot of fun. So there's that. But anyways, okay, so what other questions you got for?
What do you? So you only bring the one pup with you when you go camping, right?
Yeah, if I do go somewhere, like whether it's event, camping, I'll just bring one.
So how do you? What's your situation when you're camping with your pup? Does like I know you have the rooftop tent now. Do you bring her
I
up there?
haven't put her in there.
Oh, okay.
yet.
I was
no,
wondering.
I haven't had it.
Sleep on the inside the trip.
I've only had her sleep with me inside
Oh,
because
okay.
I'll have like an inflatable bed in the 4Runner.
Yeah, you can fold down the seat.
And there's technically
Plenty
more
of room.
space. Yeah. So,
more space in there than up in the tent.
I don't know. I think so. Just enough. It's almost the same.
Yeah, it's easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to do. I would take Daisy and I'd put her in the rooftop tent.
Oh,
And that sucked because she's not light.
yeah.
She's-
No, I mean, I wouldn't want to carry her up and down, but I
Yeah.
see that they make little steps.
Yeah, the
for
doggy
them, but I
ramps.
don't think she would. She would have to train to do that, and I don't have time to train her right now.
She would go up the ladder. She knew how to climb the ladder up, but she couldn't get down, and she'd freak out. And I'd have to like try and
Hold her,
put her over my shoulder, and then I'm trying to climb down the ladder and not eat shit at the same time. So
Not all dogs are built the same.
no, like at those times, I'm like, dude, I wish I had like a little like
She's
10-pound
thick.
dog.
Yeah, as I get older, I'm starting to think like when my dogs do pass
Yeah,
away,
yeah.
I'm definitely gonna want like a medium,
Yeah,
small
something a
size
little-
dog, so it's more
yeah.
easier.
Maybe
to
like a 20-pounder would be good.
20, 30?
like 30,
30
pound-
maybe.
30, 30, 40. I
Yeah.
think Any dog that's 20 or like less is like considered a cat.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I had Maltipoos. They were amazing.
I had a Chihuahua for a minute. He was a cool dog.
Did you see the solid axle swap Chihuahua?
No.
Oh, that the one?
The one, the handicap one. He had no front legs.
Yeah,
And then they put him on a solid axle.
I think
and he
I
had like
posted
wheels
that.
and he was like running around.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think I've seen that. That is so cool.
Hell yeah,
That's
dude.
So
He's mobile,
funny.
baby.
Oh my gosh.
I just saw it today and I
That
sent
is
it to a few people. I was laughing pretty hard. I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah, I think I posted that at one point. Yeah.
That's
No.
so funny.
But the reason why I got golden doodles now and then the size I actually prefer now is like I don't worry as much like letting them kind of roam.
They can handle themselves.
I mean, if there's a mountain lion, there's a mountain lion.
fucked,
They're
yeah.
they're screwed anyways. But you know, having a little bit bigger dog, I feel a little bit more confident. The coyotes won't mess with them because they're the same size.
Same. And we have a lot of coyotes here. Even
Yeah.
where
Oh,
we
yeah.
live. Like I live
cruising
by
the street
a trail.
right here. Yep.
And I've had 3 like surround me once and they're not scared of my
Oh,
dog.
they don't give a shit, dude.
It's like, well, I know my dogs can kill them, but it's like I don't want to even get in that
Yeah, they get
situation.
No, you
cut
don't
or
want to.
scratched or something. You know, it's not worth it. Yeah.
So I just like run back home.
Good. Yeah. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean sometimes just like the presence of a bigger dog will scare them away, and that's how you avoid it.
And I've actually had weirdos come up to me.
Yeah, with people.
Yeah, I've actually had weirdos come up to me when I would walk my dogs in my last, where I used to live in Moreno Valley. Like, and I would have to walk the streets. There's no nice trail there. It's
No.
just like the streets.
Yeah.
Moval.
Mobile.
Yeah, and you get homeless, you get weirdos, and
Donkey.
I've had a weirdo follow me once on a bike, and as soon as my German Shepherd, the one that's like 120 pounds, she like saw him and she growled super,
Nice.
like even for me
Yeah,
it
you're-
scares
whoa.
me. And he saw her growl and he was like kind of stood back like, okay, like I'm out.
Yeah.
So was he like following you?
Yeah,
like, on
he
his
was
bike?
following me for a while. Yeah.
sketchy, man?
But
Yeah.
I felt safe with her though, because
Yeah.
I know if it came
Oh,
down to it, she would bite him.
Oh yeah. Even like Daisy, like she's such a goofball knucklehead, but like
She senses danger.
yeah, I've had her like
Dogs are smarter than
yeah,
us.
she's growled at some shit before. I'm like, oh shit, she means business right now, you know?
She looks like she has a deep growl.
Oh, dude, it's
Yeah.
crazy. And her bark's pretty, like if she actually
Bark?
it's like whoa. Yeah.
I've heard her bark before. It was
Yeah.
like I was like, oh, okay. All right.
Don't.
I ain't fucking sorry.
I'll remember not to piss you off.
Well, because even Cooper, my friendly surfer dude type dog, when he was growling because he saw something, he was like, "Arr." It was like really deep. I was like, damn, you got that in you?
Yeah,
You got that dog in you?
Yeah.
He's not a dog. He's a dog.
That's right. He can scrap if he needs to, but he's too chill.
Yeah.
So
Keep them chill.
yeah, I prefer the chill.
Yeah, I prefer chill dogs too.
So do you, when you're at camp with your dog, like do you like let them roam, like free roam, or if you I mean obviously depending on like
It
the
depends
group.
who I'm with. Yeah,
but
most
a
of the
small
time I've
group,
been able to let them roam.
they got good recall and
Yeah.
all that. And
They don't go far.
You
And
do
then I
like-
have like a bell on them.
oh, smart.
So
You
if
hear
they
'em.
go far,
That's what I
can
need.
hear them.
I put like she has like a glow in the dark collar,
Oh, I
like a
have that
light up
too.
collar, and then if sometimes I'll put her vest on.
I
It's
also
got
have an
reflective.
Apple, air tag.
Oh, tag. That's a
Yeah.
smart
They
one
all
too.
have air
Yeah, I
tags.
have that.
Yeah, because sometimes like she goes far enough, I can't even see the light. You know, I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, where the fuck is she? Like she'll be at a camp way down the way, hoping they have hot dogs. You know.
Yeah, a bell really works. I actually got that idea from a friend when we went off-roading in Lido Creek. She had her, what was it? A hound dog.
Oh, okay.
And she had like 2 bells on it. And I was like, oh, like I should get that. So I bought they're big ones. They're not
Yeah.
little. They're pretty big.
Yeah, jingle looing. Yeah.
Mhm, so I put that on my dogs if I take
Smart.
her.
That's like, I mean, people wear those for bears to let bears know when you're hiking and stuff. If you're through hiking and stuff, you'll wear a bell if you're in bear country, and it like alerts the bear so you don't like just stumble upon it and like surprise, and then they
Yeah.
freak out and attack you. You know.
That's smart.
So they put it on your dogs, they don't like stumble
I also
across
have a
it.
whistle with me. So
That's good.
I have a lot of referee whistles, but they're like strong. No, they're
Yeah,
strong.
they're loud as shit. Yeah.
Yeah. What am I gonna do? Give a bear a red card or yellow card? No, I have a strong ones that are really strong. And I just take that in case like I need help or I want to scare something off.
Yeah, no, that's a good idea.
I don't have
Safety
any
first, man.
guns. I mean, I'm hoping one day to learn how to shoot and all that stuff. So eventually.
There's plenty of people in the community. We're willing to teach you.
Yeah.
We are aficionados.
Yeah.
So
I do have I don't want to say appointment, but some friends do want to schedule some time to teach me.
Some range time,
Yeah.
Within the next couple weeks or in December for sure. But I was like, they're like, do you want to come shoot with us? And I was like, I don't know how, but I'm willing to learn. They're like, oh, we want to do a photo shoot and this and that. I was like, yeah, okay, I'm down. Like, I'll learn.
So our friend Brittany down at the Palomar, she actually works at the gun range.
Okay.
She's a female. She does camping and stuff, and she's
Yeah,
got
a Toyota.
she's got a Toyota Tacoma. I helped her get that Gen 2.
You did?
Oh.
Yeah.
And yeah, and she works at the range down there, the Palomar range. So I totally know that she'd be willing to help you out.
She'll be at Riggs and Booth. I think
Yeah, she's working in a booth.
Yeah, the
so if you go
company
down to
she
Riggs
works
and
for.
Booth,
I'm gonna
you'll
be
meet
there.
her there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to showcase too, but Michelle's like, do you want to have a booth? I was like, I don't want to sell hats. I just want
I
to
just want to have fun.
I just want to have
Enjoy.
fun and move around.
We used to do a booth there like every year, but like we don't sell anything, and like we just want to hang out. So.
By the way, I can go.
Oh, you can go this year?
Yeah, I don't
So-
leave for my trip until that Monday morning.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Monday
You can
after,
make it.
no, lunchtime.
Hell
Yeah. So I can make it. So I'll be at
Okay,
Riggs and
cool.
Brews as well.
Yeah.
I'll introduce you to Brittany.
Yeah.
She's
Okay,
great.
so we'll
You'll
meet
love
up
her.
then
cool, yeah.
again, and yeah, I'll be parked next to Aspire Auto Accessories.
Okay.
I'm really
Okay.
cool with them. I run some other things, but
Like what?
I have like this bright box, so like if you want to keep your high beams on along with your fog lights, it helps
Oh,
you keep
really?
them on at the
Oh,
same
I
time.
hate
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
I hate that because I go to
it
hit my
turns off.
Yeah, I hit my high beams and my fog lights go off. I'm like, son of a bitch.
Now I just look dumb.
Right.
you gotta like.
Yeah, so that, and I actually won that in a raffle.
They'll be there. That's who sells them.
Of course,
Yeah,
you
and
won
I'm
it in a raffle.
But I did. I already got their Fang lights delivered recently. The RGB ones.
Fang,
cool.
fang
So-
lights.
Fang
Yeah.
lights. So for the
that
Foreigner.
little. Yeah. Okay.
So right where the fog lights are, it kind of looks like a fang.
Yeah, it goes down a little bit.
So it'll light up any color I want it to,
Oh,
which will
very
be really cool because I feel like it'll pair really well with my RGB custom grill. The
The
Pause.
Toyota pause.
Yeah, and then I did win in another raffle.
Yeah.
Like, I don't win anything.
I won like this. Was it Opt 7? I think it was Opt 7 lighting. So like the underglow. So it could be like rainbow too. So
That's cool.
There's so many things I need to install, like interior moly panels and the lighting stuff. I'm like,
Accessories.
I just haven't had time.
Well, let me ask you this: what's your favorite piece of gear or accessory on your vehicle?
That's a good question. Piece of gear or accessory? I would say in terms of gear, I think the roof rack really changed the whole look of the car too,
Oh, totally.
because the light bar on the top and it just made it look so sleek. I would
add to
say because now I could put a RTT on it. I could put boxes on it if I want it, which I'm planning to do after I take my RTT off. Dang. And then in terms of accessories, I don't know. Like there's a lot. And this
I
might
think the
sound-
lights are kind of cool.
I think lights are cool. Yeah, I would say
Lights before
I
lockers.
would say what is the custom grill and accessory?
Yeah,
technically?
Yeah, that's a rad.
Okay, I would say any of the lighting because even like I got a whip light. I also won in a raffle.
No shame. No shame.
I won at the Cali Yoda Trader Halloween event, and this was 2 years ago. I won a whip light, so I bought the Rago fabrication like mount for it,
Okay.
and I got it installed at CB Built, so they were able to install the light whip. So that can be. I literally love putting it like a
CB Built,
rainbow.
Yeah.
That's
They're
cool.
awesome. They're my go-to shop.
Yeah, they're cool.
Yeah,
And-
they're like. Are they still connected with Aiden James?
No.
No.
They're separate.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I sense a little drama there.
Shit.
I don't know the drama. I'm not on Instagram.
I want to stay out of it. I want to stay out of it. And so I think any of the lighting, because like that can light up any color I want it. The custom grill, the Toyota Pause grill, I can light up any color. And then once they get the underglow and the fang lights, I just feel like it'll be like it'll
All
look
tied in.
really
Yeah.
cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'm not a very like flamboyant, bright, colorful person, but I think it definitely looks cool. It's enough where it's not too much.
Yeah, still fun.
It's still there you go. It's fun because I
Fun,
keep
that's
thinking
the
of
word.
like Glamis. When you go to Glamis, you
Oh,
see
yeah,
all
you
these
gotta
whip
light up,
lights,
yeah.
and people love their lights.
Oh,
Kind of
yeah.
like the way Christmas gives off a cool vibe with all the lights.
Dude, when
right?
all the neighborhoods are lit up, it's like such a fun time of year.
Well, that's
So-
the thing with a roof rack. You can like do Christmas lights on the roof rack.
weird.
And I'm
That's the one
planning
thing
to
I
do
miss.
that too. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I usually do that.
Should I do a roof rack? You want to drill some more holes?
Hell yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Well, if you need a deal at Cali, I don't know what you have though, but
There's only one place that makes a roof rack for me, so it's okay.
oh, okay, so you'd only go with
and they're on
that.
the East Coast.
Yeah, well, Cali Rays definitely has some good deals right now, and
I need one for my Tundra.
so I love Cali Rays. Like I was buying.
No, I
from
actually
them.
like their. I was looking at their light bars for a while because I like theirs. Yeah.
So I was supporting them before they even started working with me though. So
Nice.
their sliders, some of their lights and stuff like that. So I feel like they're definitely one of my favorite brands because they believed in me from the beginning. I wasn't
That's
even
cool.
like, I didn't feel like I was big or anything. It didn't have much of a presence on Instagram. And they're like, we really like your stuff. Like we don't have contracts. You know, we really believe in like, you know, as long as you're consistent and this and that. I was like, okay, cool.
Nice.
So I did sign a contract recently, but you
Oh,
know now they're
dang.
changing things. But like I understand
They're going
though.
corporate.
I feel like because now that they're getting bigger,
They have
it makes
to.
sense. Yeah,
Yeah.
it makes
Totally.
sense. Yeah, but I would definitely be loyal to them for sure.
No.
Yeah.
Along with some other companies too. Like there's definitely other companies I feel like I'll always stick with because one, they've always believed in me, and two, like I trust their products. I won't run anything
Yeah, it's crap.
that I
yeah.
will not. Yeah, and I've had some companies which I'm like, oh, like I just don't. Either just don't respond or I say no, thank you, because it's just like I wouldn't run that. Like even if it's free, I don't even want to take the time to make the content. And then what if
Shut up.
what?
I have
See that big monstrosity right there? Sitting on
the
those boxes down
over
there?
Oh,
The air
yeah.
conditioner?
Yeah. What about
Yeah. This guy.
I signed a contract for that one.
There's one
I give him
contract
so much shit for that.
I definitely regret, and I will not say the name, but I have to post stuff every now and then for them.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's hard. I just like some things like I don't use it. So how do I
It's
make
good.
It's a rad
good.
product,
It's rad.
but I don't use it.
I know. I would use it.
I'll let
Maybe
you
I
borrow
should
it.
take over your
I've
little
honestly thought
contract.
about that. Anybody who wants to borrow it, you can borrow it anytime you want. Just send me the photos so I can send them the photos. So look, hey, I'm getting content. It's not my vehicle or
That's so
me,
funny.
but I'm getting other people giving me content. For
Yeah, but like during the summer, you don't think that that's valuable?
Oh yeah,
But that's if you're taking it, like you're going on trips and you need it a lot.
yeah. Which I literally go on trips like a couple times a month.
Oh, okay.
So
So you just need to actually use it.
yeah, exactly.
And film.
Yeah, and film.
That's his problem.
But that's the thing. It's like, again, it's shooting. That's the easiest part, right? Pictures, videos is easy, but it's like after. How do I make this? And
Edit it, make it look cool.
yeah, like how do I make it like, interesting, engageable? So
Yeah,
that's
like,
why trends are easy just to jump on. But there's times it's like I don't want to just jump on a trend. I want to make it more real, like more authentic, more original.
So we have a question from the audience.
Yeah, sure.
What is your least favorite mod?
Oh, that's a good question.
Sergio, thanks for sending that in.
hold on,
I'll have to think about that right now.
All right, we'll get back to you, Sergio.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it though.
Least favorite mod.
favorite
Not your
mod.
widow waddle. No, that's pretty cool. It looks cool.
I love my Gobi ladder.
Do you use it? Do you
I
step
do.
on it?
No, I do use it when I want to set up my RTT because before you set up your RTT, well, it comes with the ladder you can clip on the side, but like I still need to get up on top because I'm short to like unzip
Unzip
it
do
and
it all.
lift it up before I can put the actual ladder that comes with it.
All the hate on ladders, like, so the Land Rover out there, it has a
Oh,
ladder.
we used the shit out of that one.
Yeah,
that's
what
why
I
your
mean,
door's
like,
broken.
Yeah, true. But like, there's purposes for them. Some people, just put them on there for fun. But for
I like the
funsies.
people that have the little magnetic 3D printed one.
Yeah, the little
Oh,
tiny,
that's
tiny
cool.
one. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I'm
So
trying to think. That's a hard one.
I mean, because you have it and you bought it for maybe it's something you don't have on there anymore, or a piece of gear that you have on there or you used to have.
gotten rid of. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll think about it. I don't know though.
So you're
'cause,
you're taking your RTT off, your rooftop tent off.
I don't know. Maybe soon. Maybe like in
You
the
don't use it
spring.
enough, kind of thing,
Maybe in
or
the spring. Well, I feel like right now I wouldn't use it, but it was such a bitch to put on.
yeah, I know, just leave it at that
Like we
point.
had to use a forklift to put it on, and it's just
They're
like
heavy. Yeah.
they're
Wait,
heavy. It
what
wasn't
kinda-
heavy. It's not heavy,
You have
but
Inspired Overland, right?
yeah, it was like 75 pounds. But that's
Oh,
not
that's
the
light.
point. It's
Yeah, that's
still
super light.
hard to get it adjusted and
Well, yeah,
lined
just
up,
it's
and the bolt.
awkward.
I had to cut my fingers to get into like certain spaces, so it was just really, really hard to put on. So I'm like, I might as well just leave it on there now. But I'm trying to think.
It doesn't really affect your gas mileage that bad,
No,
right?
it doesn't.
Yeah.
And I actually just messed up my rear bumper recently.
You messed it up or what?
Yeah, I'm at fault.
All right.
I messed it up. So I have a chip in the rear bumper, but if I just get a rear bumper, like an
aftermarket
yeah,
one.
an aftermarket, like a steel tubular one, which I'm looking at Outgear Solutions because I really love theirs, it would just go away. So I just need to cut it and it would go away. That's something I definitely want next.
Hell
with
yeah.
the spare
Cut
tire
it. It'll
hitch.
go away.
Just cut it.
Yeah, just cut it. Like it never happened.
Yeah.
So I won't say how I got it, but
Oh, I
was
think
my
I know.
fault.
Yeah.
Was it a parking lot? And
No.
it was at my house.
Oh.
oh, dang.
So anyways, I'll just tell people I got it off-roading.
There you go. Yeah. I'll edit
Trail
that out.
cred. Trail cred,
Yeah,
right?
I'm like, it looks pretty bad. It's pretty chipped. Like the whole bumper is scraped up. Right? It's not as bad as I'm making it sound, but
To
definitely
you, it's bad.
to me, it's bad.
Nobody else probably notices it, but
No, it's not that noticeable.
yeah.
But if I get a
You
rear
always
bumper,
notice your own things.
it definitely hurts to see, but I feel like bad for who I hit is more. So.
Sister.
They got the worst of it.
Huh?
Was it your sister? Yeah, got her.
Yes. It was.
Does
You're
she
parked
know?
too close to my driveway.
Oh, blaming the
But
sister now.
it was my fault. No, it's my fault. It's my fault because I felt comfortable at home just backing up into my driveway, and I didn't think to look because I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm clear. I hit
Happens
her.
to the best of us.
I mean, as soon as I
I
felt,
backed into my own car, so it's okay.
It's not the first time I backed into my dad's car when I was with my Corolla when I was in college. But like it was my fault again too. But it's like you're comfortable, you think you're clear. There's nothing behind you, and you're
Yeah.
like,
And it didn't come with a rear backup camera those years. So.
I mean, I have a rear backup camera, but I have a backpack, the trash backpack.
Yeah.
It blocked
covers it.
It blocked it, yeah. And it was so half of the camera is blocked and the other isn't. So the half that it was blocked was where her car was.
Oh, of course.
So it wasn't that bad though. I already rebought her parts. I'm planning to get it
Oh,
fixed.
she's fine then.
Yeah, it is not noticeable.
What kind of car was
A
she?
Mustang.
Oh,
It's a Mustang.
I know it's a Ford Mustang. It's really nice though. I really like her. It's like an oil slick blue with like a
Oh, I like
white
blue.
race stripe on it.
Like white race stripes on blue.
yeah.
Yeah, so it's
My Mustang was blue.
so actually it's purple, but in different shades of the sun.
Yeah,
I
depending
guess
on the
it
light. My
changes.
buddy had a Ford Ranger that same color. We used to tease him. He's like, "Yeah, I got a blue
chameleon?
Ranger." We're like, "You mean a purple Ranger, dude?"
Yeah, it could be purple, blue, or black.
Yeah.
So that's
like a
in the
bruise.
works of getting fixed.
Well, that's good. So
I'm
it's
not gonna
recent
fix
then.
my car if I'm gonna get a rear
That's gonna
bumper
get a new
eventually.
gen.
Aw.
Yeah, it's just excuse.
No reason.
Now I can mess it up even more if I want
Yeah.
to.
Drag it on a few
Right,
rocks.
not worried about it.
Yeah, so I don't feel as bad for me. It's more like, dang, I gotta fix her car.
So what was the most challenging trail you've been on to you? What's challenged you the most?
I would say there was some in Big Bear that were pretty hard, like Gold Mountain.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you did Gold
That's a
Mountain?
legit
Yeah,
trail.
that one is tough, and I
Yeah.
didn't have enough clearance then either.
What size tires are you?
I have 34s now, but
Okay.
before I had
Oh,
265.
Oh, you're on like 31 and a half or
Yeah.
whatever.
yeah,
no.
that's tough.
And you did Gold Mountain on that?
That's pretty good,
Dang, girl.
right?
I'm pretty sure I scraped up some things. So
Yeah.
I felt the pain.
That's where you did your skid plate, right?
No, Lido Creek was that one. but yeah,
That's right. Lytle.
you have to have really good spotters though.
Yeah, it helps for sure.
It really helps when you go with a good group. 'Cause
Knows what
You're
they're
like, I
doing.
can't see shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah, so that one was really hard. I'm trying to think of another one. Even Lido Creek was a little tough at moments because again, I didn't have my lift and stuff, and I scraped
Yeah.
a lot. But I would say, yeah, Big Bear there. Other than that, I've always been on moderate trails, nothing crazy.
Yeah, I used to do like hard stuff, and now with that thing, I'm just like luxury cruising. That's
Yeah.
it. I'm just chilling.
Not trying to
fire
prove
roads.
anything.
I'm not trying
Yeah.
to prove anything.
Yeah.
I've already done that.
I've learned that there's different categories of off-roading. There's like
yeah.
the fast pre-runners, right? There's the chill
But I used to be
Overlanders.
into. I'm more of the chill Overlander now. But yeah.
Me too. But then I like a little adversity.
Yeah,
I
have some
like to feel like I'm gonna squeeze my
challenges.
cheeks a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Rock crawling.
And then you got like the rock crawlers.
Yeah.
And then you got pavement princesses or the parking lot, right?
Yeah,
Like,
trailer. Or,
yeah. The
queen.
ones that never hit dirt,
No.
basically. So
Yeah.
no shame on that. But you know, if you're gonna get a 4x4, you gotta go on the dirt. You
Right.
gotta
Yeah.
go
That's what it's for.
Use it. Yeah. I was when you said that, it reminded me of my brother. So I grew up in Arizona, and that's where he's still at. And he went on he does like rock crawling stuff. He's got a Jeep, and his buddy used to give him shit and used to put Armor All on his tires while he was airing down. He'd be on the other side of his Jeep. He'd put Armor All on his tires, and then and just go around. Chris
all
Ashley.
shined up. Yeah.
That's
Well-
so funny.
Well, that same friend, give him a shout out because he races in King of the Hammers.
Oh, that's so
But then
cool. I want to go to
he
that.
last week was down in Baja, and he was supposed to. He was like the
yeah, my boss
co-driver.
was down in Baja last week. Yeah.
Well, he was a co-driver, and their team they blew a transmission, so it was like a fatal
they're
thing.
done. Yeah.
So they were done, but he was getting ready to go, and he was all bummed. He's been training for so long for this, and then all of a sudden, they blew their tranny. So
Sucks.
That sucks.
yeah, there's always next year, right?
Yeah.
So
You gonna go to Hammers this year?
yeah, that was my. Next
I want
question.
to. I wanted to go this past year, but it just didn't work out for me. And this upcoming year, I feel like I can make it work for sure.
Yeah.
Make it work. It's an
It's right there.
experience.
It's really not that far. Johnson
Yeah.
Valley is like an hour and a half,
Yeah.
less than 2 hours. Yeah.
Just
Easy.
prep yourself. You used to rave, so
Yeah.
just
For the
prep
crowds.
yourself.
Yeah.
Chocolate Thunder and Backdoor isn't as popular as
No,
it used
not
to
as
be.
much, yeah.
So it's mostly Chocolate Thunder now. You might see me rolling up there with Brandon and Andrew, like we did
Liquid
last
Molly
year.
crew, yeah.
Liquid Molly crew. Yeah. He went up and tacoed his steering.
Yeah.
So he had to like
The
winch
carnage
it back, and then
Oh
yeah, it was
my
total
God.
carnage.
Don't let anybody talk you into running your truck up there.
Don't ever
No,
do it.
I won't. Like,
Just go and watch.
Have a
the
few
chaos.
I'll
Modelos
just go
and
with
ride.
someone
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah, there you
like,
go.
I do.
Yeah.
I bring the fun.
There you go. Like, I will go watch someone else mess up.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so definitely try to go if you can. But at nighttime, get ready to stay up late and
Oh, I bet it's fun though.
Oh yeah, it's
Oh,
an experience.
God,
you
it's
know,
so much fun.
Yeah.
What weekend? Because
It's like a 2-week long thing.
right. So when
So
do
it
you
just
guys
kind
plan on
of
going?
usually we go to like the last weekend.
That's when it's I
final
hear the
race
better.
weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get to the finals and all that stuff.
go
like
out
that.
Friday, go out Thursday, Friday, because like Saturday is when people start packing up and leaving.
Yeah. So go out like Friday night, and then like when you like you'll go out at night to like Chocolate Thunder, and you're not really during the day you'll watch the race, but it's all the spectators go out and
On the race course.
on the race course and destroy their rigs.
It's hilarious.
It's great.
It's a great. People are
is fun
shooting off
itself, too.
fireworks.
Yeah.
like,
Oh, yeah.
It's just chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
laser
you've been to
pen
Glamis
lights
and stuff like that. It's kind of like the same idea, you know.
I just
but-
hear they're like people die, people get injured, people get aired out.
Oh, there's so many people.
Just don't be an idiot.
And they're all drinking, you know. It's
yeah.
like my buddies went out they're going out next weekend, and they go out like Halloween weekend to Glamis. And I used to, when I was back in the day when I did pre-runner stuff, like that was the best weekend, you know, but like there's like I remember like I'd see somebody die like every time I went.
Yeah, that's what I hear. That
It's
at least
like,
someone dies
fuck
every
that, I'm
time,
not
or
going
gets
anymore.
airlifted out.
Yeah.
and that costs
All the
like,
time.
I don't know how many
you're
thousands of
fucked.
dollars, like 80,000 or something
Yeah,
like that.
stupid.
Yeah.
Unless you have that insurance plan.
more than a TRD Pro
Yeah.
Forerunner.
Goodbye.
That's crazy that they're worth that much. Which brings me to think about I don't like the new Forerunner.
Oh yeah.
I don't like it. I even said this before I actually saw it in person. Now I have seen it and I still don't like
You
it.
still don't like it as much?
I think it has a cool look, but it's
alright.
smaller.
Is it?
Way smaller. Because
Inside, yeah.
when I look in it, I'm like, oh, my dogs could fit here. And when I went in and it recently at the SEMA show, I'm like, dude, there's no way Cruzy can fit in here, my dog. Like, there's no way she would be having to like bring down her neck or something. Like, no.
Oh, it's like lower.
And then the way the seats go down isn't completely flat anymore.
Yep.
Really?
That's what a lot of people complained about.
Like,
That's
why
stupid.
couldn't
Why
it be
would they do
flat?
that?
Yeah, like that's
Come on,
dumb.
Toyota. They've
Jeez.
kind of went old.
And it looks like a taco. It's like, why would you make it? It needs to be unique in its own
Make it
way.
its own thing.
Yeah, and then I keep thinking of the mustache, like you. Nothing wrong with it, but I keep seeing memes of is it Hulk Hogan?
Yeah, the handlebar mustache going down.
Wait, hold on. What's that in reference to? What's like
The grill
The
looks like
grill
that.
looks
grill.
like it. Yeah, so I'm just like, Oh, I can't get that out of my head now.
I haven't really been paying attention to the new Forerunner.
Yeah,
it's
they're
cool.
all right.
I like the Trail Hunter or the Mud Bath, the Mud Bath one, but it's like at that point, might as well just get a Land Cruiser. Like, and that's what my
The
dream
Land
is.
Cruiser is actually kind of nice. And
Well,
The
what
newer
series
ones
do you want?
I want an 80 series, but
yeah.
I actually probably will be able to only finance a new one because the
gotta finance it,
the
yeah.
bank will give you money.
they're not going to give you an older. Yeah.
And I keep thinking, well, if you want to stay relevant with Toyota, like, and I've learned
You
You have to
the
have the
new-
latest and greatest. Yeah.
true because like with Toyota SoCal, having a partnership with them, like I can tell like they're trying to promote their new vehicle.
Yeah, of
because it's the
course.
purpose
That's what
of
they're
it.
doing,
Like they're
yeah.
representing the
They're selling
dealership.
cars.
They're selling cars, so they love highlighting people who have the older vehicles. Which for example, like Michelle, she has an older Tacoma, but they were
That's true.
in her commercial. They were still trying to sell their new one.
Yeah,
right?
look how the old ones are. Still
Yeah, they're
running.
they're trying to.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like
they
our buddy-
last long.
yeah.
It's their
Exactly.
longevity pillar that they're trying to.
And she actually, I think she's just got a new one.
She did.
Yeah. She spilled the beans already. So
Yeah, she's trying to find out how to upgrade it and stuff.
yeah.
But those Gen 2s are my favorite. That's what
they're
they.
really
That's what the
strong.
Colorado was modeled after. Is
Oh,
the Gen
wow.
2 Tacoma. They obviously made it modern and better, but that's kind of what their target was.
I see.
Was a Gen 2 Tacoma.
Yeah, and they go really hard. I've seen some pages with how they modify it and how it's still running, all that. I'm like, wow, like that speaks volumes for Toyota. Because even the Tundras too, like I see like is it the second gen ones?
Yeah.
Or the first gen.
First
I
gen with a
still see the
4.7.
First gen.
First gens
around.
are dope.
Like all the time I see them like every day I see one or two. And I'm like, dang, that says a lot.
Yeah, they're still running. They'll go.
Well, those 4
forever.
points, they're like a 500,000 million mile motor if you take care of it.
Yeah, even
I had that in my Forerunner,
even
my fourth gen V8. I had.
for the V8.
So you had a Forerunner.
I've had two.
You had a Fur Runner.
Yeah, I had a third gen, and then I had a fourth gen with the V8.
Oh, okay, cool.
So it was kind of a unicorn at the
Nice.
time, and I didn't realize it. I'm an idiot.
Do you know there's another fur runner in Menifee?
There is.
Wait, what?
A white one.
Yeah.
So it was funny. So I was going.
Is it the plates that you saw?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
I think I've seen it, or I've also seen Fun Runner.
I think it was
This
Fur
is,
Runner.
Okay.
It was fur because I met you at OCO Nights, and then I messaged that person on
other
accident
one.
saying, "Hey, it was nice meeting you." Blah blah blah. blah. And that's I invited you on the podcast, but I
it
invited
wasn't-
her on the podcast.
Oh, that's so funny.
And then I hit her back. I was like, "Oh, wrong person."
Sorry, but you can still
There's
come
actually
on.
a lot of us. We have a group chat.
Oh, do you really?
There's like a PNW Forerunner.
Okay.
There's like Forerunner, kind of like smaller use of the words. Less
Yeah, how
R's,
you
less
spell
N's.
it out, and yeah.
There's like ones in Chicago, ones like someone sent me one from Cincinnati.
Really?
I was
Wow.
like, whoa. Like, so I try to bring us in a group chat. We just kind of send each other
Yeah,
reels. But it's just so funny that like there's so many of us. And it's kind of cool. I love that because
No, it's actually kind of fun.
there's one in Arizona. Her name's Brittany, and I'm pretty close to her. And she was like part of the reason why I wanted to get a Forerunner too, because she has 3 dogs. Now she has 4.
Wow.
And then she was on my vision board too because she had this picture of them having the dogs sticking their heads out in the back. So she had like a patch made out of that too, that image. And we've grown close too. And there's times like people will tag her account, but not mine, or my account and not hers.
Back and forth. Yeah.
So she's like, I'm just going to send them your way. So it's pretty funny. She came for the pups and trucks too. She
cool.
drove all the way down here from
Wow, from Arizona. That's cool.
Yeah. And we went to SEMA together.
That was out of this truck.
Oh,
my two
they are cute.
my two babies that passed away. So
Oh, the little
I'm
pups.
sure you
yeah.
gave them a good life.
oh yeah.
Yeah, they're spoiled.
Yeah, Sam and Lola.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So much fun when whenever I drop my daughter off at school, we take the dog. It's like she loses her mind. She hears the keys. Holy shit, she's like bonkers, coming out of her skin. She's like, "Oh, we're taking the truck," and then but like the whole time she's just hanging out the window. Just the whole side of my truck's just covered in slobber. But
I have slobber stains.
Yeah, I
like, they
can't
don't
get it
come
out.
off.
what the fuck, right? Like, what's in your mouth? Oh my goodness, that and fur. Like the whole back of my truck is just, or actually the whole interior. Like
Dude,
And you
same
can't get
problem.
that
She
hair
has to
out.
have the window down when we're driving, so it's just like a tornado of fur the entire time I'm driving.
You just accept it.
I
At
give
one
up.
point, you just accept it.
Yeah,
Did you see why I got that interior?
because
It's the same color as my golden
the fur,
doodles.
so you don't go and see it. Yeah,
That's smart. That's why I wear gray a
Yeah.
lot or light colors, because if I'm home and I lay down, like I don't have hair sticking.
At least you
to me.
don't
But
see
if
it.
I
Yeah.
wear black,
it's everywhere.
you will see that
Oh, yeah.
everywhere. So, and I vacuum every 2 days.
Oh yeah,
the
I
whole
have to.
house. Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I could tell Daisy's
I mean,
the type that she sheds
Oh,
a lot.
All the time, and I only have the one. I can't imagine 3. Holy crap!
The German Shepherd sheds a lot, and her hair is really long.
Get those clumps
undercoat.
too. Yeah,
She has an
Yeah.
undercoat too, and I brush her, but still it comes.
it doesn't matter. Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, it's funny. Like, so we'll be driving to school, and like she's just hanging out the window, and it's so much fun because all the kids will see her, and like they kind of recognize her after a while, and they're like, "Oh, look at the dog!" It's fun to see other people smile, because they're all excited about seeing a dog for whatever reason. But
Yeah, I need to get a camera to record when people react to see the dog.
that would be fun.
That'd be cool. I need to invest in one for sure.
Get the one of those like 360 ones.
I know that way I
Oh,
can
that would
see
be
multiple
cool.
angles.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when people see them, and I just drive around sometimes with them because I'm like, we're just gonna take a drive. They'll roll down their windows, they'll take out their phones. They'll be like, "Hi, dog!" Like they'll talk to them. It's so funny.
Yeah. People love animals.
Yeah, Daisy, we're talking about you, mamas.
Oh yeah.
And she kind of like looks up here.
Yeah,
like
she's
this.
looking at me.
Yeah, she's got her like her go-to stuffed animal. It's this big hedgehog, like the size of a
Oh,
football.
yeah.
God, yeah.
And like she that's her favorite. Like that's the one that goes with us camping everywhere. She has a million toys in the house,
But
obviously.
that's the one.
That's our camping one. And if that's going in the truck, she's like, "Oh yeah, we're going camping." And we'll be on I just took her with me when I went to Washington recently, and like I was literally doing 15-hour drives. And
Oh,
so she was stuck in the back of the truck for
She had a good time though.
She had fun.
that's good.
You
I
know.
took my oldest dog, Kira, which the one that looks like Daisy. She's about almost 10 now, to NorCal for Toyota Fest up there.
Yeah.
And that 9-hour drive, I think it just didn't do her good.
Oh really?
Well, yeah, and I don't know what it was. I had COVID during that time, so I don't know if she got COVID.
Doggy COVID maybe.
Maybe because when we got back from that trip, and I drove it straight back, she threw up blood. She
Ooh,
was
that's
just
not
not
good.
herself. I was like, "Dang, I don't know if I could do long trips with her anymore.
It might have just been a one-time thing. Like,
Maybe, but
yeah, I don't.
when you're
wanna-
coming back from or even going, you're always going like
The
up
elevation
and down.
changes
Yeah,
and
and
stuff.
my exhaust is pretty loud, so I don't know if it's the noise. I don't know. So I think I won't take her on long trips anymore.
Yeah, she does surprisingly well. She doesn't get too I take a lot of stops, bathroom breaks for her, let her get out and do her thing. But yeah, you almost have to.
Yeah. Well, I need to get Cooper and Callie out more.
Yeah. Well, hopefully they won't throw up in your car anymore.
Oh,
That's only on like trails, like
Well,
Yeah.
technical trails. Like they don't do it unless like it's like a lot of swerving and stuff.
yeah.
Callie's worse than Cooper.
Yeah, Cooper does it pretty good.
He only did it once. He only puked once.
Yeah.
Callie, it's like she gets in the car and she'll just puke on the freeway.
God.
I'm just like, really?
I don't think I've had that problem yet.
No, I
but
haven't.
I have also leather seats because the TRD Pro comes with leather
Yeah.
seats, and god damn, it's so easy to clean it.
It's
like,
nice.
yeah,
Well, they're not perforated, right?
I don't think so. Yeah.
Mine are perforated.
Oh, so
that
that
means
means-
puke goes in.
Oh shit.
All the
Yeah,
little
mine are not.
holes and
No,
stuff.
mine are
Yeah.
not.
That's why I have like the whole burrito thing,
Which-
waterproof.
Brings me back to thinking I'm gonna get PRP seat covers from
Oh,
PRP.
rad.
So I'm working with them to post seat covers, and I was able to customize it, which is pretty cool. I'm actually looking forward to that one. It takes like 5 weeks because it's like a custom thing, and I just put the order in a few weeks ago. So it'll say Toyota Fur Runner on it because you can put
rad.
either the PRP logo or your logo. So I'll have both.
Your logo. Oh,
Yeah, my logo technically. And it'll be like black and red and carbon fiber.
That's cool.
But it's like also another protectant layer to.
Yeah. Yeah, because they're claws and stuff. You know,
So I'm
They
looking
don't know.
forward to that.
claws. I mean, they're nails.
their nails.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's a
Daisy.
ham.
Well, what else you got?
I couldn't think of my least favorite mod.
That's
I
okay.
think I love everything. I mean, the one that I don't even use is the winch.
I've never used my winch.
And it
No, it's
like
nice
I've
to
used
have.
it once. I've used it once,
Do you know how to?
but yeah.
no.
Do you have
That's
other
okay.
recovery
A
gear?
lot of people don't.
Yeah,
Do
I
you
don't
take
know.
other recovery gear with you or no?
Yeah, I do need traction boards. So I have like
you
a
don't.
whole super winch.
I've never used my retraction boards once.
I've
They're
never
just
used
for
my
looks.
winch once.
Yeah.
I've had multiple winches.
I've
never
used
them.
other people's traction boards a few times.
Yes.
Actually. They've come in handy, but yeah, I don't know.
What
I'm
do you
torn on
carry for
that.
recovery?
Yeah, what do you got?
I have like a super winch, like basically when you buy the winch, it comes with like a
And
whole
straps
pack.
and
yeah,
everything.
straps and
Soft shackles.
There you
probably,
go, that.
Yeah, soft shackles.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have like a kinetic rope?
Like a Yankum rope.
oh, I don't think I do.
Those are nice.
Those are one of the best to have.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, just because then like if you're stuck and you can't winch to anything, like if you're out in Glamis, there's nothing to winch to,
Oh, that makes
you
sense.
know, and then
yeah.
somebody could kind of just yank you a little bit. So that's kind of nice
And it
to
doesn't.
have.
It's not like a
hard
a
strap.
toe strap, which will just like
Break.
yank it, and
Yeah.
and it's like
but this
violent.
one is more
It
Yes.
builds up
Absorption?
kinetic,
Exactly.
yeah,
Yeah.
energy, and then it'll yank you out soft. It's awesome. I
what
pulled out
brands
a
sell that?
a lot of them.
Yeah.
So Dead Man Off Road is one.
Yeah.
You also can get the Rhino USA ones. That's the one I have.
Okay.
Let's step
I can show it to you
22.
before I leave, or before you leave, and I leave.
Everybody leaves.
I was like,
Sandy
hey, I'm not staying here.
What about Sandy Cats?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
they make
right?
them.
They do
I see
too.
them a lot.
They're at OC
Yeah.
Yoda nights a lot.
yeah, that's where
yeah.
I see them a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
They're
it's just a
local
kinetic rope.
company. Yeah.
Okay, I'll
Just get
definitely
one.
invest in that.
Factor 55, like all those
Yeah.
guys, they all have that stuff.
Yeah, I've seen things go wrong though with people.
Dude, if you don't do it right, yeah, like hooking, yeah. it
Whatever
could be
you
dangerous.
do,
Yeah,
do not
Stand.
yeah.
stand, or the Yankum rope was like a lot more forgiving. What I'm talking about is do not
Where to hook
put
it
on
up.
a ball hitch.
Yeah.
That is the worst thing that you could ever do. And there was recently, the last 2 years or whatever, there was a guy that got killed because
Yeah, I went through the
he
windshield.
was stuck out in like Anza-Borrego area,
Yeah, I heard about that.
yanked it back and just whoosh,
Yeah.
whipped it.
Didn't it come to him and his?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
it
was in
came
the
right
driver
back
and
at
it
him.
came right back at him. And he had his kids in the car too.
Oh, shit, I didn't know that.
So that
oh,
yeah,
God.
his kids, yeah, and they were sitting in the back seat and they could have,
Yeah, no,
but
not
they were
worth it.
already, I'm sure, traumatized.
Make sure you got a good
their
recovery
father.
point. 4122 makes those good
Oh, yeah.
recovery points.
That's
you
what we
know.
carry. That's actually the recovery point we use.
Yeah.
Is the 4122. Do you have a hitch?
I do. Yeah.
So they make a. I'll show it to you. It's a hitch slide.
Oh.
So it's all based
So you
out of
drag
aluminum. Weighs 2 pounds, I think. Weighs nothing, and you can drag your hitch on it. It'll protect your hitch,
Okay.
and it's also a recovery point.
That's good. Yeah. Definitely, because you're gonna get stuck one way.
Oh, it's
You will.
always,
Eventually, it's
eventually,
inevitable.
yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna
And
happen.
that brings me back to remember a time where I did go alone off roading
Oh,
in Big Bear, because it's like I know the trails back there, like I'm
Yeah,
not really,
familiar.
and people are there, so I'm not really scared to not get help if I need it. But it was snowing. Well, it had just already snowed, and there was the sun, so it's melting but also solidifying into ice.
yeah. That's
So a trail that I originally did before that was easy became really hard because I was sliding.
Yep.
off. And I was on a hill, and I could have easily just went over the edge, even though it's not like 10,000 feet down. It's like
still
30, 50 feet, 100 feet. Like,
still do some damage.
yeah, you could
Die.
Yeah, you could still die or total your car. So ever since then, I was like, nope. Like, I will not do that again. Like, I won't do it when the sun's out. Like there's certain factors.
Times a day, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, dang, I should do it when it's fresh snow, right? When like it's
Powder.
just powder snow, right?
Yeah.
Or like when
Then
it's
I
all
hear it's
melted.
not like good, yeah. Like you don't want it too soft, but you want it just so it compacts just right.
Because there's like slushy, and then there's
Yeah.
like the ice. And
You don't want the black ice on the roads, and you also don't want the compact. So it's so compact and it melts and it freezes, melts and freezes, and then it becomes so slick. You can't do anything, even if you have
no
like
matter
the snow
what
tires.
yeah, even no matter
Yeah.
what tires. That's what someone told me. No matter what tires you have, it'll never prepare you for that.
Yeah,
No,
four-wheel
and it's
drive.
scary
I've
as
seen
shit.
people like coming out of Big Bear, just like trying to get the highway out of there, and it's just iced over, and people just
slide.
not going anywhere, just spinning their tires. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, that gives me anxiety.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a heads up, the video feed will probably die here in a shortly.
Okay.
Well, I think we're probably close to done anyways, right?
Yeah, we're a couple of hours in.
Yeah.
But I mean, we can still talk, but I'm just saying our video feed will, if you're watching live, sorry.
Sergio.
We'll lose you in a minute.
To
but
be continued.
yeah, you can just
Yeah.
listen to the rest when you listen on the podcast.
Well, Sergio said Sandy Cats is great, so he gives that a thumbs up.
Yeah, I always see them, so I feel like I would
I
definitely
see them a
support
lot.
them.
Yeah, they're a good company. They're local. You know, might as well support local companies if you can.
Yeah.
So
They're always at the events I go to, like Yoda Trader, Yoda Nights.
Yep.
I love those because it's like small
fun.
enough where you can really talk to people.
yeah, actually, yeah.
That's why I like smaller events sometimes. I'm just like, I have time to talk to people and I could see everyone's build. And
And they're willing to talk to you versus like if you're at Overland Expo, they got a million people coming through and they're super busy, you know, versus you can get more one-on-one time
exactly.
people.
Yeah. Which I hope I get to go to one. Never been to Overland Expo.
They're fun. It's an
There's one
experience.
coming to Costa Mesa.
Oh,
next
they're coming
year,
to SoCal now.
but I can't make it to that one.
Oh, I know. When
It's
is
too
it?
corporate.
It's the same as weekend as Toyota Takeover, and Toyota Takeover, my
Mm.
friend runs it, and it's in Arizona, and we camp out, we go on trail runs.
Where's it at?
In Lake Havasu.
Oh, I think I
okay.
saw that posted.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's Kaylin. She used to have a Tundra, a Lunar
say, will
Tundra,
they-
but
will
now
they-
she has a Forerunner.
They'll let Tundras come. Maybe I'll go. I got a Toyota.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter if you don't run a Toyota or not. Like, we welcome everyone, and it's just such a cool group of people. And I feel like that event will always be close to me too, because I was going through a shitty time in my work life, and I was like, I shouldn't go because I don't have a secure job for the next school year.
Yeah,
and,
sketchy. Yeah.
and I was like, dang, like I'm gonna put miles, and like I shouldn't go, and I did.
That's when you need to go.
That's where you probably
Yeah.
should go. Yeah.
And I went and I just met, and I didn't know anyone really. I didn't know much. And I was like, all right, I don't even know anyone. Why am I going to go? And I went and I met some really, really cool friends. And now, honestly, we're so close to each other, like all of us.
Oh, you
And
make some of the best friends.
yeah. And honestly, they lifted my spirits. And I definitely feel like I owe it to them to always show up, so, and it's always been a great time. So I've only done it twice because it's only been running for 2 years. This will be the third year coming in March. So that same weekend, March 14th through the 16th, around there.
Well, don't feel bad because the Costa Mesa one they're going to do is not the same as if you went to
Somewhere else.
Arizona,
Though they're a
Flagstaff,
lot cooler.
which is the OG, or the Pacific Northwest, which
Yeah,
you
the
went
PNW
to.
ones.
I haven't been to that one, but you said it was good.
That one's probably my favorite.
That's probably what I'll do, though. I'll probably go to one.
I give you
of
an
those
excuse,
too.
like to make that into a trip, and then you said you
Yeah.
wanted to go check out Oregon.
Yeah. mhm.
That's
I'll
what I
probably do
usually
that.
do. I'll drive up there, hit Expo, and then bounce out and go explore. So that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna work with Cali Race to be in a booth, but I'm like, I have to tell him no. Like, I have to go to. Like, I promised my friends.
It kind of sucks being in a booth because then you're just stuck there the entire weekend. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I don't have to be there. I'm just gonna leave my truck there. I'm just gonna
But then
leave
what
my-
are you gonna do?
Yeah, like
you're stuck with your truck.
they
though.
might tell me to stay there though, but I always like.
I mean, you can wander around, but then you're literally like getting in and out of Expo, like before it starts and after it starts.
And you're
It's such a
staying
pain
at
in the
one
ass,
place,
like
yeah.
cleaning up and shutting down. And
like even SEMA when
they
I went
won't let
to,
you leave on Sunday. Like you can't leave early. If you're a vendor, like
Because vendors used to like pack up because
yeah.
there's like no
middle of the
really
day on
walking around.
Sunday, like people like noon would start leaving. So now they won't let you leave until like 3:00 or something like that.
Well, because if people come and they're
people are
coming
still
late,
paying
they
to come see all these vendors
Yeah,
on a
I mean, they
Sunday.
I
should
get that.
I get
stay.
it.
I get
they should
that.
stay.
Yeah, but like it's so slow at the end, and like you're just like, oh, I'm stuck here, and then you got, if you're parked off, then you got to come in, get all your gear. It's kind of a pain in the ass if you're working it. But
Yeah, that's why I've learned now how it feels to be a vendor and how it feels to be like a spectator.
yeah, they're both sides.
So much
Yeah.
better being a spectator.
Yeah,
Like you think
yeah.
you want to be the vendor, but no, actually, yeah.
I like what I do though. I feel like I'm in between. Like I can do it when I want to, if I want to sell some hats or some gear, because I want to come out with beanies, maybe some
That'd be cool.
dog
Some merch.
collars.
Oh,
Yeah,
some dog collar.
that would be cool.
One of my favorite booths when I was at Expo. They had a rad setup. So they had it was a dog company. I can't remember the name of their company.
Maverick.
No.
Kylo liners, Kylo.
Damn, I can't remember it. I have it somewhere. I have their card. I might even have their card.
Are
right
they
here.
very like military kind of look?
No.
okay.
It was it wasn't all tactical or anything like that.
Okay.
But like it was funny because like it was one of our favorite booths. It was Daisy's favorite booth to go by because they had a kiddie pool out there and it was hot.
Daisy.
Yeah,
So she would
that's why.
she would just jump in their kiddie pool and lay in it.
Mama.
So she loved it. But Yeah, they sell all the dog gear for camping and
that's
stuff like that, like the vests and collars.
The things you really need for a dog.
Yeah, and so that would be actually kind of a cool little spin-off for you, like
Yeah, if
for
you ever
runner
remember
dog gear.
Oh, that would be cool. I definitely want to work with some companies like that. But like I said, Instagram, I want it to feel like that it's not work. Like I already have two jobs, like it'd be nice to make some extra cash, off of it, but I don't want it to feel like work. I want it to feel like kind of
here it is. The last card on my deck, Stunt Puppy.
Oh, I've never heard of them.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. They have a lot of cool gear.
Okay, I'll look into that.
Yeah.
I'm sure they have an Instagram.
Yeah. And it's not on there, but stuntpuppy.com. But yeah,
That's
sure
so
they have
cool.
IG. Yeah, they had a really.
That's an interesting name too.
Yeah, they had some cool stuff, so it was kind of fun. But Instagram's a lot of work if you're not getting paid for it. It's just a hobby.
Yeah,
it's just for
YouTube
fun.
I hear is where it's at though. YouTube actually does pay well,
Ish.
I wouldn't.
They
say
used to pay
okay-ish.
way better.
Yeah.
It's not as good as it used to be, but yeah.
There you go. But it just reminds me, I went to school for a reason. I'm
right.
just gonna. That's my benefits. So if whatever I make extra is nice.
Yeah, it's a bonus. Don't start a podcast. Just don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, that's a horrible financial.
Burden.
This isn't your full time
Financial
job, right?
burden.
Oh God, no. We
You know how much money we've made off this podcast?
Yeah, in the negatives.
Negatives. We also have a website
Yeah.
that you've probably never seen.
Yeah,
But you
'cause it
guys
makes
love
us zero
this,
money.
though. You
It's
guys-
fun.
We just do it because it's fun. We can meet
yeah.
cool people, obviously. So
Yeah, I'd definitely like to do this, and I would definitely recommend other people to come in because I know there's more people out there that would have so many more stories to tell.
oh yeah,
Yeah, we
They
just,
have more experience or a different kind of build or different,
No, yeah, we liked all different walks of life. It's fun to see
Yeah.
different ideas and stuff like that, and how. That's why we're just curious. We want to know what people are up to. It's fun to get, and you get to meet cool people.
yeah.
Yeah, but just not financially a great idea.
It could be, but we don't want to be
Yeah.
tied down. We've actually had offers to kind of sponsor our podcast and stuff, and we've turned them down because we want to talk about what we want to talk about. We also
Freedom,
want to have
freedom.
people on that may be a competing product,
Yeah.
and I don't want to say no because guess what? Just because they're a competing product, they have great stories.
Yeah,
They're still selling something that's valuable,
Yeah.
So
yeah, we're here. We just do it because it's fun for us.
it's a Friday night, hang out with my buddy and get to drink some whiskey
Yeah.
and meet cool people like you. That's it.
I did have a good time. And I almost didn't come. And I was like, the whole doggy issue.
Oh, that was bad. If you couldn't make it, we totally understood. So I
Yeah.
felt bad. I'm like, oh.
I told
like-
him, I was like, here's how you respond. I was like, say,
Yeah.
I totally get it.
Yeah.
Because we both have dogs.
Yeah.
Totally get
We're
it.
dog
Give her an out.
Yeah.
I don't want her to feel
I
bad.
just
You're
regret
not-
bringing that brownie home from work.
Dogs will get into shit.
And it's not the first time I brought graham crackers, chocolate graham crackers, and she ate it. And for the whole week, she was sick. But I don't know who ate the brownie, so I had to give them all charcoal. So we'll
At least
see.
it was a regular brownie, not a
Yeah, special
different
brownie.
kind of brownie.
Oh,
That would've been
yeah,
bad.
you're
Yeah.
right.
The dogs are like,
What's up?
My dogs are pretty heavy, so I don't think the small brownie. It was just one, right? I don't
Yeah, they're probably fine, but just
Totally
to be safe. So
Yeah.
I gave them
Yeah.
activated charcoal. So so if anyone needs to know this,
Yeah.
always carry activated charcoal on you, whether it's like the pill forms and you can open the pill, or you can buy the actual tub from Amazon. So I think for a regular dog size, maybe anywhere from 50 to 180 pounds, you're looking at 12 grams, 10 to 12 grams. So, and I just mix it with water, put it in a syringe, push it down their throat.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. And it's
a good
supposed
idea.
to, there's a certain ingredient in the cocoa powder that's the poison basically
Mm-hmm.
to them. And it binds, charcoal does, it binds that poison together.
grabs it
So it
and
just
to
goes.
flush it out better.
Yeah, it flushes out.
Oh, okay.
So it's happened before. And as soon as I gave my dog charcoal, the last time she got into the graham crackers, I could tell immediately she was sick. And she just obviously went to the restroom a lot throughout the night. So I just left the back door open.
yeah.
yeah.
And she felt better within 3 days. But today I'm like, I don't know if my pit bull ate the brownie or if my German
Who's the
Shepherd ate
culprit?
the
Yeah.
brownie. I'm just like, oh man, if I have to go to the ER, that's gonna be expensive. So I'm just like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do
Do you have
what I
pet
trust.
insurance?
I don't. Mm-mm.
So they always offered it at work and everything.
Oh,
and I
don't
bought
have,
it.
I wish.
And then I went to go use it because my cat broke his leg
Mm-hmm.
before he passed away. and they were like, oh yeah, because you look it up on the app, like who accepts this, right? And this vet down the street was like, okay, yeah, call them up. They're like, oh yeah, we did last month, but we don't have a contract with them anymore. And I was like, what? Because I told them the situation first. That was the first problem. I think that they just kind of fooled me, because then all of a sudden the next month they're like, oh yeah, we accept it. I was like, oh, did you like?
They just wanted
re-up?
to get out of your money.
Yeah.
What I've learned too, if it's something that's not life threatening, just go to TJ, Mexico. It's so cheaper. Like,
Oh, I'm sure it is. But this was like kind of like an emergency.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
just
yeah.
broke it. He fell down the stairs because his nail got caught in like the carpet, and then like, "Grr." So yeah, I had to rush him, and it cost me like what? Oh, like $1,400 or something.
gosh.
And then all they did was take X-rays and be like, yeah, it's broken.
That's it. Yeah.
I'm like, no shit, that's why I'm here.
Unless you need to stabilize the bone, but
Well, they did, but then they split it. But he walked with a limp. He was like a little
Always.
pirate cat. It was hilarious.
yeah, bone heals even if it's not, like spot on aligned, but it'll heal.
He was 17 years old. He didn't really. He was old.
But that's my plan, though. If it's not life threatening, I'll take them to Mexico, which is a 2-hour drive.
Yeah.
And, I've had friends tell me instead of $5,000, I pay like $200.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
whoa.
Dude, if I need surgery, I'm going to Mexico. Fuck all that, dude.
I have insurance for
It's a
myself.
vet.
Oh, true,
Jared
but-
shows up
But
in
yeah.
a vet.
Yeah, I'll take some.
Like he's hairy.
Just give him ketamine. Fuck it. No, yeah.
That's so funny. Yeah. So, but I have yet to feel loss of a pet, and I know it's gonna be. Really
Oh, that's the worst.
Dude, it's
I dread
literally the
that.
worst. You were there for mine, dude.
Yeah.
Mine was a special circumstance, but
Yeah,
yeah.
that was rough. But I mean, I've been through a bunch of them, and they're family. I mean, it sucks. Like I don't understand why they don't last
as long as us.
It
Yeah,
sucks, man.
They only live less than 20 years, 15 if we're lucky.
If you're lucky.
If you're lucky, and they slow down the last 5
you
years.
can see them real quick. All of a
Yeah,
sudden
you see their salt
deteriorate.
and pepper on their face,
yeah.
and they're all getting it now, and I'm like,
No.
Yeah.
It's just weird. Like I've seen recently, like a couple people I follow on Instagram, like 2 people just like in the last week have had stories posted up about they just lost their.
yeah, I've seen a lot recently too.
It's just like,
And I see some like
wanna
Insta
cry.
famous people too. I'm like, dang. Like,
yeah, big accounts. Oh, there's one I used to follow. It was a dog account. It was Henry the Colorado dog, and it was this dog and a cat, and they went every backpacking together,
I
and the
know
cat
what you're
would ride on the
talking
back of the
about.
dog.
I know what
and
you're talking about. I've seen that. They went viral a lot.
So
huge.
who passed away?
The dog passed away, and then they got a new dog, which is cute,
But it's
but
not
it's
the
just not the same. And like it was just like, oh god.
They're waiting for us in heaven. That's what it is.
Oh, 100%, dude. I can't wait to see all my pets
Well, I
when I
want
get
to
back.
go where the dogs go.
Yeah, all dogs go to heaven, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
If it's not heaven, wherever they go, I want to go.
All right, I'll manage wherever we got to go. Let's go, bub.
And on that note,
Yeah. On a sad note, right? Yeah. No.
It just makes you want to, and this is something that stood out to me one time. Instagram always like knows how you're feeling.
Oh, yeah,
always
yeah.
gives you really good reminders. Like you only get like 12 summers with your dog.
That's true. Make the most of it. I was telling him, I think it was like today or yesterday, I was just mentioning it. Like, I went on that trip to Washington. And it was like a 4-day trip, and the only person with me was Daisy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, it was rad. Like, I don't need anybody else. It's just me and her chilling. I talk to her while we're driving and shit.
Oh yeah, me too. I talk
yeah.
to them. all
they
the time.
hear you.
Yeah.
I'm
And
not
then-
crazy.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah. And then but I would get to a camp, and I'd set up, and we'd park, she'd patrol the area a little bit. Then I'd, set up camp, and then we'd get into the camper and stuff. And I just put on a movie or something like that. Or we watched a Mike Tyson fight, which was horrible, but
The Mike Tyson fight? Or
the Mike Tyson show, I guess.
Yes.
It's a
Yeah,
show.
there you go.
Yeah, it's a show.
But it was just me. I made some dinner. I'm just sitting there, had a beer, and then Daisy was just laying there with her on my lap while I'm watching a show, and she's the perfect companion for, I didn't need anything else.
They
It
don't
was,
talk back to you. They don't
no,
touch
she was
you.
just happy. She was just stoked to be there, just happy, and then,
I'm glad you guys understand. And I felt so bad. I was like, I'm running late because
Oh God,
I
no,
saw
don't even worry
pieces
about
of brownie on the floor. I'm like,
Yeah, no, if you
Yeah.
had a candle, like
I said give her an out. She probably feels bad.
I
Is
know,
that not exactly
yeah,
what I
he's
said?
like, just let her know
Yeah.
she didn't have to show up.
yeah. And I saw him eat 2 pieces of my pit bull. I'm like, wait, did you eat the first part of it? And
Yeah,
I
who
looked
looks
in my
guilty?
bag. I was like, and I looked in their mouths trying to see chocolate. I
Like a
couldn't
little
find
cheap.
anything.
No,
Yeah.
And I was like,
hard.
someone ate it, but I don't know who.
You're all getting
So I gave them
medicine.
all. Yeah, all of them got charcoal.
Yeah.
So,
Like, son of a bitch, whatever their names are, like,
'cause now they're
damn
gonna
you, Phil.
They're gonna have diarrhea.
I don't know.
Who names their dog Phil?
Why not? That's a great dog name. I love people names for dogs. Like, I've had
All
a
of
Ted, I've had a George.
Oh. That's interesting. Mine's are all K's. So Kira, Kobe, Cruzy.
Oh, all right.
All K's. I don't know why I just did it like that. Yeah.
Hey.
Not a bad
it
thing.
easy.
I named mine after a Mini Cooper. His name's Cooper.
There you go.
I love that though.
My
And
daughter
then-
named hers, so we got Daisy. But
Yeah, that's good though.
yeah, it fits her.
It fits her. Yeah, it does.
And the name of that Mini was Mini Caliente.
Oh, I love
So-
that. Caliente.
Yeah. So
Spicy.
yeah, hot spicy was
That
my
was his
license
license plate. It was hot
Oh,
and spicy.
really?
And now I got it back from the guy who bought it from me, and I'm putting on the cayenne because it's cayenne pepper,
Oh, that's sick.
hot spicy. So yeah, and that's why my other dog is Cali because Caliente.
Caliente.
Cali
I
and
love
Cooper.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dang. That's cool. I didn't even think of that. Cali,
damn it.
Caliente.
yeah.
Creative.
That is creative.
I try.
Good job.
I'm in marketing. I
Yeah,
try.
yeah, you better be.
Very cool.
So, well, cool. Well, thanks for coming on. I mean, do you have any plugs? Anything you want to shout out?
Well, I would say I'd like to thank everyone that's been supportive on my journey. Like I know I'm not big. I'm not like this 100K million, but I just hit 10K.
10K is good, man.
I
got
did.
600.
That's like 9,000. Yeah, it was like
But
9,500 more
I
than
think
me.
Yeah.
numbers don't mean anything. It's
No.
always the connections and the experiences and all that you get from it. It's just you can't put a price on that. And I think Toyota changed my life. The people from the off-road overland community, dog
Good
community.
people. They're rad people.
They're cool people, and it's like I never thought my life would be like this. Like I always thought soccer,
That was-
like
yeah.
counseling, like all this stuff, and I was just so not closed-minded, but I didn't know about all this. I always liked nature and adventure, but I never thought there was this whole other category of cars, and I always loved cars. I always played car games like Midnight Club.
Oh,
NASCAR.
Midnight Club.
Like I love that. Yeah, I would love a GTR if I could have.
Oh,
one.
yeah. Dude.
Which one though?
Not the
I think
new
the
one.
older ones, the older
Which
ones.
one?
The Skyline.
The
R32, R33, R34?
Oh, shit.
I don't know any of those. Any of those would
Yeah.
be cool, but definitely the older ones. And red or like a dark blue.
I say that. I like
Yeah.
the blue.
Dark
Yeah,
blue.
dark blue is really nice. Maybe with some dark blue red accents on it.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Get a little pop.
So I don't know. I just feel like it's been pretty amazing, and people know who they are, like the people that have been there,
Yeah.
because we're still going through stuff. All of us are going through stuff, and when I'm driving, that's honestly the best time to clear my head, or listen to
You're
music,
just the best.
or like just dripping through
You
like
can disconnect a little bit.
so much.
Yeah.
Yeah. And-
What's your favorite type of music? I'm just curious.
oh, that's a good one.
Well, EDM.
I like EDM. I like EDM. Millennium's pretty cool. I like kind of like the softer EDM.
Okay.
But I used
Chill.
to be into
More of a house?
dubstep. House.
Dubstep.
I used to love dubstep.
Yeah,
So-
I was a jungle kid, so I know what's
See,
up.
I listen to house, deep house, like all
Deep
stuff, because I
house,
used to live in San Francisco, and that's when it was like real hot.
That was
Night
D&B.
bass
Yeah.
kind of
Okay,
stuff. Night bass. Are
okay.
you familiar with night bass?
Yeah.
So my sister.
Were you in the? Oh no, I was in a dubstep video.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes.
like,
Yes.
headbangs
I was not in
and
it,
stuff.
but that's when I wasn't part of the crew yet.
Yeah, you weren't part of it yet.
But they did a whole music video with this like DJ dubstep guy.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
It was pretty funny to watch you guys in that thing.
silly as shit, dude.
Dude, you got to bring up that video short
I'll
before
show her
she
It's a
leaves.
afterwards.
good
I'll show
time.
you. Yeah.
So my sister actually works in the music industry. So you guys probably familiar with these names like Diplo,
Yeah.
Steve Aoki,
Okay.
Sudden Death, Snake, DJ Snake right now.
Yeah, DJ Snake.
Joe Jonas. Like she works Shaq.
Wow.
She actually done some PR for Shaq because he's actually a DJ. Did you know
Yeah.
that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He
DJ
loves that
Diesel,
shit.
dubstep.
Yeah. And he looks hilarious
He's so
up there,
funny.
dude.
He's so
She even
big.
tells me it's just so crazy to me that he's a DJ. I'm like, well, when you're a famous basketball player,
You can do whatever the
anything.
fuck you
Dude,
want,
he's on the general like commercials for insurance.
Shaq,
Yeah.
I would love
He's
to meet
doing
Shaq 'cause
Icy
he seems
Hot,
cool
like-
as
We should
shit,
bring him
dude.
on a podcast.
Yeah. He has his own podcast.
If anybody
I'm
knows
sure.
Shaq,
Oh, yeah,
if you're
he does,
listening,
I think.
come on in, dude.
Yeah, DJ Diesel.
Yeah.
So I listen to everything, honestly. I love EDM, but like the softer kind because it gets me into the feels.
Yeah, chill.
Yeah.
House is where it's at to get like party, you know?
Yeah.
Sergio's a big.
Sergio, he goes to like Electric Daisy Carnival.
Yeah,
EDC.
EDC. Yeah, I've been to
He
that
does all
a few
that stuff.
times.
Yeah. Like I was like when I was living in San Francisco, when saw a lot of DJs play. Cascade's one of my favorites. Cascade is like chill, like you're talking about. But
I like that. What's the other one that's more chiller too? I'm not sure, but
SG Lewis, love.
they're cool
me
too.
some SG Lewis.
And I'm trying to think. Oh, I like country too. Not super duper country. Like I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say. Like
More the
bluegrass country you're not into, like the hardcore.
Yeah, I love the ones that are like love songs and stuff like that because they talk. This is what I like about it versus like hip hop. They talk well about women versus like hip hop. It's like the total
degrading
opposite.
a bit.
Degrading,
Yeah.
And country always like.
There's a lot of women in hip hop though. The most popular song right now on Instagram is that girl who's like, "What you know about me? I'm from Memphis" and all that stuff.
I don't know those girls. I don't know. I don't listen to hip hop much. I think about it like some of the trending stuff, but
some of the old I don't like any of the new shit. I'll listen to the old school hip hop.
like
That was
the original
They would tell
Chronic.
stories and no, even before that, like Slick Rick and shit like that. Like they would tell stories, and but to a rhythm and stuff like that. It was more fun. It wasn't just like, yo, check out my Bentley, check out my fucking this and that. It was just all braggadocious. I mean, a little bit, but not as much.
So you listen to country. You like the love songs. You like
and what else? Like
what do you listen to on the trail?
I think I like I have some rappers I actually do like G-Eazy. But I think on the trails themselves, it'll usually be like country. Yeah.
Okay.
Country or EDM within those two or house music. So honestly, I mix it up a lot. A lot of the music that gives you those feels vibes, like not so much too hard or too soft. 80s music. I love 80s love songs. Like REO Speedwagon.
Yeah, some REO, baby.
So that's like our trail
in
music.
love type of music.
Yeah.
Like that's where it's at for me. Like that's why I like vintage stuff, like or the older Toyotas.
Yeah,
'Cause
you were
that
saying
brings
that,
me
yeah.
back that vibe. Like, oh, that's what love is like. Not all this flooded shit that we have now.
Yeah, back in the day, they knew it was up back in then.
Yeah, Hall and
Like I
Oates.
wish yeah.
Sarah Smile is one of my favorite
Oh,
songs.
it's a good one, dude.
Yeah.
So good.
I wish I was born in the 80s sometimes.
The music was better.
I
Met
was. He was
someone
born in
in
the
the
70s.
Yeah, I'm old.
I'm 83. What were you, 70 what?
5.
70.
I'm old, dude.
Dang, you are old, dude. I didn't realize you're that old.
Right?
Dang.
Yeah.
Sorry, I like to give him a hard time.
Yeah, this motherfucker.
It's funny though, because I look probably just as old as him.
Age don't matter. I think kind of like it's just experiences. Like, it doesn't matter how old you are. It's like what years. I think I heard a quote, like it's not how many years old you are, it's how many. I can't remember the quote.
I know what you're talking about, and I don't want to try because I'll butcher
mess
it.
it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like how much years you put into your age or something like that.
And how many years you've lived?
Yeah, something
Not
like that.
how many years.
There's a term for it, but I can't think of it.
I can't think of the phrase right now, but it's more like what you put into your years versus how old you are.
Yeah, because some people have some old souls that are like young.
Yeah. And doing all these things you guys do, it honestly really keeps you young and on your toes. And
just get out there, If you, like, even if it's so sad when you see like older people and they retire and they just like park their ass on a lazy boy.
Nope.
no, I can
they're
never imagine myself.
Dude, hell no, dude. Like like my parents are retired, but they're out there. They're partying still. They're traveling. They're doing all kinds. Like it'll keep you young. Don't just let yourself deteriorate. Like fuck. Yeah.
Definitely feel like I need to explore a lot more and travel a lot more. I went to Spain this year.
Did
to
you
visit my
really?
sister. Yeah, Madrid and Barcelona.
Oh, dope.
Definitely.
I'll be
good
there in a couple
experience.
weeks.
Oh,
Yeah, that's where he's
really?
going. Yeah.
For what?
Fun.
For fun.
Fun?
Yeah, I'm going on a cruise
okay.
from Italy to Barcelona.
Oh my gosh, that'll be fun.
Yeah, hit some France in between. Monte Carlo.
Ooh, do some
Excited
gambling.
I hope you have fun. It's definitely a different way of life out there.
Totally.
I've
you
never been to
eat at
Europe.
a
That's like a bucket
restaurant-
list thing for me.
Oh, if you at a restaurant, like you have to pay for the water.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
And there's
like,
no ice.
and there's no ice.
Really?
And I think you don't pay tip or something like
No,
that.
you don't tip. It's actually offensive.
But they don't. It's offensive, but
Really?
you don't. Yeah,
I love that.
But they don't. But they don't give you attention. They don't. Give
No,
you
they don't.
attention. No, they don't care.
They don't like
Oh,
tourists.
they're like, "Psh, whatever.
It also depends on the time of year. There's like this huge backlash recently, like especially in Spain. They were like, get rid of the tourists. There's too many of you.
Really?
Yeah. So, yeah. Well, that's cool. So you liked Spain?
It was beautiful. Like there's a park in Madrid, El Centro, I think it's called, something like that. Definitely nice to check out if you can. And I don't know if you like soccer, but
I used to play.
Yeah.
oh yeah, you said that. But I wish I could have seen a game, but I definitely visited the Madrid stadium.
Dude, the soccer
Real
game.
Madrid or whatever.
Yeah,
it is.
Real.
Real
Dude,
Madrid.
like out there watching a soccer game would be fucking crazy. Like it's not like here.
It's not like here. It's not like here.
No.
Yeah, it's a whole new level, and I want to experience.
Dude,
I
it
want
would be
feel
amazing
the
to go to a
energy.
game out there. That would be crazy.
Yeah.
Or down in Brazil, that'd be awesome too.
Oh yeah.
They love their soccer down there.
They do. That's true.
So,
Yeah.
well, cool. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
This has
for
been
having
fun.
me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in your local, shoot, we're right here.
Whenever you need to hang out.
Yeah. If you get stuck
Yeah.
in Big Bear, hit us up. We'll come pull you out.
You want to learn how to shoot? We got you.
I was actually thinking like we were talking about like just going to Anza Borrego just for like a quick day run or something.
Yeah, I'm down.
Like let's go shoot some shit
Well, where's the BLM land down there?
everywhere.
It's pretty much pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all over
I
the
always
place.
see people shoot out
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's roll.
Let's go buy some ammo.
I already have ammo. I got to zero in my my PC carbine.
Yeah, I barely shot my my shorty.
Oh, all right. Let's
Yeah.
do it.
I don't know guns, but I'll learn.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll see you guys at the Rigs and Brews.
Yeah, we'll definitely
Yeah.
be at that.
That's the day before I leave for my trip, by the way.
That's
Yeah.
the day before you leave. Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that'll be a good way to kind of end before you.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it'll be fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Any,
What you got?
So Yuri, shout outs. I have 2 shout outs.
Yeah, go for it.
One is our homie. If you need some soap products.
Oh hell yes.
Is it bad milk?
Yes!
Yeah, I've already bought some.
All
from
right,
them
all right.
When they first started, but yeah, I definitely love their stuff too. And they go to OCO nights. They've been around.
They were
went
at
to
the Redlands.
Redlands Pups and Tries.
Yeah, they'll be at Rigs and Brews. They're gonna have a booth there. So if you're coming out to Rigs and Brews and meeting,
some soap.
hanging out with us,
He came up to our
Goat
event
milk.
too.
and it's it's not just like a bar of Dove. It's some that bougie, cool, cool
Makes you
all
s-
natural too.
all
Yeah.
natural. It's good stuff.
It's like a Rolls Royce rolling on your
All
skin. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And he's
They're really cool people.
yeah, they're awesome
I love
people, and they're fellow overlanders. So yeah,
Yeah.
come on out.
Always
yeah.
gotta support.
Yeah, hit them up. And then also, I mentioned them before, but our PNW Adventures. Check out their YouTube or Instagram, but they have a YouTube channel. They're the ones who gave us the Jefferson's Ocean.
That's awesome.
Bourbon, and then
And it was good.
yeah, it's delicious. I've had it before, and it's great. And then they gave me when I was up there, they gave me some Oktoberfest.
Pumpkin spice beer.
Yeah, some
Really, that's cool.
what's it? P. Freem? I don't even know what brewery is.
It's a cool labeled
the
like
bu-
can.
Look how rad that thing looks.
That
all
looks
gold and
really
black.
cool.
That's
Yeah,
really
that
cool.
looks
Yeah.
nice.
But I mean, it's a fancy bottle, but or can, but it was delicious. I'm drinking it right now as well with my whiskey. So thank you guys. I appreciate you. And they gave me a hoodie, which is rad too. Thank you.
Nice.
But yeah, check out. They do some rad adventures, man. Like where were they at there? I don't remember, but it was dope. There was some cool like Overlook Canyon and stuff.
Check
They
'em
go
out on
some fun
YouTube.
adventures.
I'll
and
definitely
stuff.
check them out on YouTube. PNW Adventures.
Yeah, our PNW Adventures.
Our PNW
They're up in
Adventures.
obviously in
Okay.
Pacific Northwest. They're up in Washington. But yeah, they go all over the place. So and they got a Forerunner.
Okay,
So,
I'm
yeah.
for sure.
You gotta check
watching,
them out.
for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. But, they're a lot of fun. They're a cool couple. But yeah, they're fun. And then other than like this, like there's it's a holiday season. There's tons of meetups. We got Rigs and Brews coming up.
Bring
Rodeo X
toys.
Rigs too. The following
Yep.
weekend. I know you won't be there, but I'll be at a booth. I'm actually gonna sell
The
hats
Rodeo
at
X
that
one?
one. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try to go to that one as well.
It's in Garden Grove at the King Shocks place. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah, the King.
And they're gonna have that monster truck there.
yeah.
There'll be giveaways. I know I'm gonna throw some hats out just to give
Nice.
away. Like I did that last time. I stood on top of their trailer and I just.
I'll
threw
make sure I'm
hats.
standing up front.
I'm not a good thrower though. I realized.
I'll
I need
stand up
work on my
front close.
throwing.
Make sure you aim
Just
for
do
me.
the frisbee throw. You know?
Yeah, so I'll be there, and yeah, that's gonna be a fun day. It'll be a long 8 to 4. Yeah, in Garden Grove.
Oh wow, yeah,
It's awesome.
So, but yeah, I always post all the events I'm going to,
cool. Yeah,
and some that I
if
may
somebody's
or may
looking
not.
for events, check
Yeah,
out the
so
Fur
my
Runner.
link in my bio has that, like all the events anticipated. I still left some from the past, but I'm planning to, renew it now that the whole new year's coming up. And if you want to place a pre-order for a hat, like, again, it's not like my business or anything. I'm just doing it for fun. Those Toyota Paw hats, people love them. And it comes with free stickers too if you order a hat.
Oh, nice.
And
Love stickers.
and then all the companies that I do work with and the coupon codes are in my link. I just put everything in my link in my bio.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Right on.
That's what I should do. Shoot. Let's see. Well,
We should just put it on our website that we have.
Well, you guys have a link in your bio, yeah.
Yeah, but it's just like all our discount codes and shit like that. I'll
Dude,
like
the pop-up fire pit, I hope it still works because like you could
It's
save
such a
like
great deal.
30-40% or whatever it is.
yeah, it's such a deal.
The best fire pit ever. It's
Oh, I
lightweight
do
and
need
it folds
something
up
like
and you can
that.
cook on it. Pop-up fire pits, Fireside
Sitting right
I
Outdoors.
there.
never heard of them, but I need to
Yeah,
look
I
into
Dude, they're
that.
legit.
Yeah,
Everybody who like comes and camps with us and sees it, like,
They
I
say-
got to get one. They end up buying one.
yeah.
Okay. And right now they're running a Black Friday sale or something.
Oh, I'm sure they are.
Yeah, everyone is. They've
I
been
mean, we
running
have
it
our-
since last
We have our
month.
discount code.
We have
though.
our discount
code
code,
is
like
like
30%
30%.
That's really good.
Yeah, it's like a Black Friday every day.
Okay.
November 20th. Oh, this weekend. Shoot. So if you're listening to this, sorry you missed it. But yeah, the Basil's Garage is doing the.
Is that tomorrow?
No, it's on the 23rd.
Oh, I'm gonna go to the LA Auto Show. Toyota gave me some tickets to check it out.
Oh, Brad.
And I think Overland Swamp is tomorrow too.
Who else is at the LA
So-
Auto Show right now?
Oh, there's
Lots
a
of
lot of
people.
influencers there.
Yeah, some friends are there. They were posting up. I can't
Sponsored
remember.
by
who it is.
Wifey's there.
Yeah.
Expo Forerunner.
That's who
or
it was.
Ex-
Yeah.
Expo.
Al was on there.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So
And Malrig. I don't know if Malrig's there or not.
I don't think so. I would have seen him. I would have seen him in
Yeah.
sponsored by
I
Wifey's
know.
post.
Yeah, I know.
'Cause they
Wifey,
hang out a
yeah,
lot.
they're like inseparable. Yeah.
Yeah, they both came on the podcast
Yeah, they're both
Oh,
together.
they did.
Oh, yeah,
I need to
together,
listen
yeah.
to theirs.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
They actually hung out with me and Brett, the other forerunner from Arizona, when we went to SEMA.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you how SEMA was.
It was fun. It
I
was.
have never been to.
This is my first time, and I'm stupid to think I was gonna drive out there in one day and come back the same day.
No shot, dude.
No way.
can't
that was
see it
gonna
all in one
happen.
day.
You can't.
No.
And I didn't. I stayed because me and her were done. We stayed the whole day, but like by that, we're like, there's no way we're driving home right now. We're getting a hotel.
No.
And there was hotel rooms available?
Yeah,
Got lucky.
yeah. Some down the street, but
Yeah,
obviously
off strip a little
pricey.
bit, yeah.
Pricey. But we definitely got one together, and then I stayed the next day. She actually went home the morning after, and I stayed. I saw the Hellcat taco. I kind of explored a little bit more.
Oh, that's right.
And I'm glad I did. Oh, the Hellcat taco, so
Hellcat
cool.
everything, dude.
Right. Yeah.
And because the Lunar Rock and the Tundra body, like it's a Tacoma technically. It was just amazing. And then I got to talk to the Meso Customs guy. I can't remember his first name, but like he told me about like his company and all that stuff. And
Brad.
it was cool to talk to him about the build.
Yeah, you get to see some really crazy shit.
But Toyo tires only highlighted, like there wasn't really much off-roading other than the green Land Cruiser. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That one and then the Hellcat. That I
Really?
think
That's it?
The other ones were just exotic or sports cars.
That's true. Yeah, because you get them. It's not just obviously.
Yeah, which makes sense, but it was like only two. Like, like meh.
Yeah. Meh.
Meh. Like I'm there for my like where I hung out mostly was like the
Yeah, of
off-road
course.
stuff,
Yeah.
Overland, which was fun. So, and I hung out with sponsored by Wifey and Malrig Pro.
Yeah, they're super fun. Yeah, they're cool guys.
Yeah.
Cool, Ben. What do you got for you plugging up anybody? Come on.
Nah, man.
All right. No,
I can't even plug my own Instagram. I don't even have it anymore.
yeah, that's right. You're shut down. You're off the socials. If anybody's trying to get a hold
Off
of
the
Ben,
grid.
you can
Text me if you got my number.
Otherwise, you don't want to talk.
Otherwise, sorry.
You can send a message to the
Then a DM.
Send a DM to Jared. He's got my number.
Send it to the average Overlanders. I'll pass it on.
Yeah.
But
But yeah, well, thanks for coming on. It's been a pleasure.
It's fun.
Happy,
and now
happy
when
you're
I-
enjoying the outdoors with your dogs.
I will.
and now when I'm driving down the road, and I see you all actually wave.
Yeah. We'll get the cool.
We need some
What-
cool
Off-roader
handshakes.
what's the
wave.
Toyota wave?
I don't know what it is. I go
The
like
Jeep
this.
wave is like this.
Yeah.
Oh, I just go like this, or I go like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a shock.
I do. Some
Oh,
guy the
that
other
one's
day.
cool.
I'll do
I
the
like that.
horns. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the rock
Those are
on.
cool.
All right.
I always feel weird when they don't do it back.
You know, when I used to have a Jeep, right? So I used to do the Jeep wave or whatever, and then I'd be in my other car and I'd like do the Jeep wave, and then like
nobody's waving at me.
Yeah.
it's my own fault. It's my own fault.
Okay. It's just habit.
Yeah.
All right,
cool.
guys. Well,
Thank
happy
you.
Friday.
Happy Friday.
Good weekend.
Friday.
Friday.
Oh, dang. And we're going to end on that one.
Yes. Friday.
All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us.